And we are live with the One Piece session. I forgot what number. 44! Yes.
44. What? So the session's title is "What Makes a Man." I was very close to making a Castlevania reference.
Be a man, must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon,
Eli, I'm pretty sure you knew
all
what
the
you
strength
mentioned
of a
first.
raging fire, mysterious as the dark side.
Hold on.
What is
hold
a
on.
man? A miserable pile of secrets. That's my brain went.
We all went in completely different directions except for maybe Robbie.
Robbie went in the
I
same
was
direction
thinking-
as I did.
Well, I was thinking of the
but
Yeah.
when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze?
Can you
When
guys
does a
stop
man
speaking? You're actually
become
talented.
a
I don't want to get
monster?
I do not want to get tagged out for copyright.
Okay, look, acapella is not gonna do that.
No, that has happened.
Okay, well, do you want to restart the recording then? And then just get...
Nah, it's fine. It's funny enough. If I actually get caught out for it, I'll edit it out, and I'll just do it.
Just edit out the first couple of minutes. You know that's where the problem's gonna be.
Hold on. What's the easiest song to get copyright struck?
YMCA. Or not?
YMCA.
Ain't nothing but an NCA. Tell me why ain't nothing but an
So you picked NSYNC and the Village People. It's the people most often in police copyright.
Yes, 100%.
I mean, you may as well go all in.
Oh, actually, wait. If we're going on copyright strikes, let it go.
Oh god, Disney, you're right. It's Disney. No, you're totally 100% right.
I mean, am I wrong? It's gonna be Disney.
Alex is correct. It's totally Disney.
I'm sorry. This video is gonna get copyright struck now.
You could do Love's
No,
an
it
Open
isn't,
Door.
but it is most certainly lobotomied.
Love's an open door.
I'm gonna mute all of you, except for Robbie.
No, don't. I've still got my recording.
Hey, Alex, weren't you complaining about how we fuck around too much at the beginning of these sessions?
Oh.
We haven't started the session yet. We started the recording for some reason. We have not started the session yet.
Yes.
Okay, episode 44. What makes a man?
Yes.
Penis. I'm kidding.
Excuse you. You call me a man, and I don't have one of those.
No, we call you Alex.
No, you do have one of those. It's just lost in customs.
No, it's at the bottom of the ocean. If it was lost in customs, it would have shown up by now. It's been like 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, you're never getting a penis, Alex.
Yeah, it just got lost at the bottom of the ocean. I don't know what to tell you.
Look, Alex, you haven't gone through the penis trials yet, so you don't get your penis.
Okay, well, how do I do the trials then?
Of Atlantis. Mine was
Man,
funny.
Mine was funny too, bitch.
Neither of yours were funny.
What, a fish wearing a penis on its head and calling itself the king of Atlantis? Is that not funny?
No.
No, not really.
Robbie found it funny.
Robbie?
Finds everything funny.
Look, I don't know. It could be worse. You could just have like you could insinuate Alex just being.
Look, I could just start going.
Getting up
I could
to
just
horse
start
mischief.
going. Look, the thing is, I could just start going into
Yes, I could've
aggressive
insinuated
scat,
that.
and Robbie would still find it funny.
Which kind of scat?
Eli? You've got some explaining to do, Eli. And you guys say I'm the weird one.
Is it with the K or the C? Because those are two very different things.
Whichever one is the one that involves the mouth.
That would be K.
That could be either.
Now who's
Alex?
What? You're the one that brought it up.
I was talking about music, man.
Yeah, he was. And I was just
You're being vague. You're being real vague about whether you're talking about music.
The way he was insinuating it made sense. I made a point about. I made a joke. I made like a point about the vagueness, which could work. And then
Anyway, let's.
The joke and we finished it.
Let's stop.
You were the one that made it pervy.
Let's stop now before Robbie starts asking us questions we don't want to answer.
You mean that you don't
It
want
involves
me to
it
answer?
involves poop.
Eli!
I'm already done.
I was suggesting not.
Do you
We
want
don't
the-
have to
do you
tell
want-
Eli about every weird thing.
Hey, guys, do you want
Robbie, not Eli.
do you want the ending to end as back? Do you want the ending for as flashbacks?
Probably a good idea, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Everyone
Let's see how
ready?
badly.
I'm
let's
just
see how
gonna
badly
mute
he can get-
myself. How do I mute
Let's
myself?
see how badly he can continue
You
to.
see the button looks like a microphone. Clip.
Okay, yeah, like with keyboard shortcuts.
You have to set it up.
Okay, I'll just mute myself in Discord then. Because I'm gonna say stupid stuff.
Alrighty, now that we're actually started, I'm gonna hate myself at work like usual. So this flashback for him takes place a few weeks after the last one. You know, where shit went sideways and he was alone. Etna's looking out to sea on the islands, watching the waves crash down. A few of the old ex-slaves are sitting at, have managed to procure themselves a ship and are preparing to leave the islands. One of them walks over to Etna to check on him since he hasn't talked to anyone since his mother died and his brother left. You okay, man? You okay, little one? How do you think I am? My family's all gone and I'm all alone, and I have no idea about the rest of this world. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah. It can be like that, can't it? I may not get your entire area, but I do understand that pain. I lost most of my own family to slavery too, and even more to the escape. But some people out there are still willing to help us. I plan to, after this, I think I'll join the Revolutionary Army. What's that? They're a group of, well, revolutionaries, hoping to stand against the world government, and especially the world nobles, ones that propagated the slavery and, from what I've heard of your stories, kicked you off your land. I'm gonna help them out to make this world a better place for everyone who lost their lives, and for everyone who still remains. What about you? What do you want to do? I think I want to try and be a hero like I'd always wanted to be. Like the ones I'd always heard about in my mother's stories. A great hero who can change this world for the better. Thanks, Mr. Just call me Jay. Thanks, Mr. J. He looks over to the beach, to where he buried his mother. I'm gonna find somebody out there who has the ability and the desire to change this world for the better. And I'll become a hero so great that even you'll know my name on the other side. And with that, he heads towards the ship. From that point on, you go through a lot of things. Drift from crew to crew, eventually finding Asmon. Before finally, on that one day, at Volcano, he met the Demon Shell Pirates. And from there, we know where the story goes. See, it's not all tragedy.
I'm
Kind of.
shocked.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
mostly tragedy, but yeah.
Fine, there wasn't any more. There we go. Anyway, last we left off, shit went
Is that-
sideways. A lot of people fought a lot of places. We fought most of the terrorists. Sky got her ass kicked again, but pretty sure she worked out how to beat the person that kicked her ass.
I love intelligent fights.
I hope I can do them well. And everyone else just fought people and did stuff. And Morgan frauded people.
Look, I was on Fraud Watch, so I needed to get myself off Fraud Watch. If that means someone else goes on Fraud
I'm
Watch,
giving Chris her buffs again that I meant to do.
Also, you forgot. Bentley got hit with fucking Rio.
Yeah,
Alright.
I forgot that. Yeah, you just got fucking nukes there. Okay, so that's getting up to higher
I got
dice.
Rio'd.
I mean,
And
that's
De
almost
Janeiro.
insane.
That's fine as it is. That's fine as it is. That needs to be upped. And that's getting doubled.
Yeah, man said you weren't surviving the Spanish Inquisition.
There we are. I have
No
doubled
one
the
ever
damage.
expects a Spanish Inquisition.
So I've doubled the damage on all of Chris's supers, so that she will no longer be doing too little damage. Except her deck save one, except the laser, but that's because that also does blinding, which is stupid strong. Oh yeah, so maybe she'll be less frauded. I didn't say not, I just said less.
I don't think anyone here has called Chris a fraud or considered her a fraud in
We
any
did
way.
that after she didn't do damage for 2 entire rounds.
Oh yeah, that was because everything's based on saves, and some enemies just had good saves.
No, she was only getting damage in on the saves. It was her actual hits that were failing.
She's still not the character on the biggest Fraud Watch,
Who's that?
or the player.
Okay, still is
So
that.
who is on this horrific Broad Watch?
Alex, it is not you.
It was me.
You
No.
weren't reading your abilities. That's not Fraud Watch, that's Stupid Watch.
Okay,
More
I thought
on watch.
someone was on
More
Fraud
on
Watch,
watch.
though, and I thought it was me.
No, no,
No, it
no
wasn't,
player was.
wasn't it? Was it Hastings? Isn't Hastings on Fraud Watch?
Hastings has been. No, he was not on Fraud Watch. He's been fraud dead.
Okay,
Oh,
he's
right.
Sorry.
Black fraud.
Sorry. I didn't mean to defraud the I didn't mean to defraud the Marines.
Oh,
You did.
in all
You did.
fairness, that-
I committed tax
Didn't
evasion.
you?
I'm sorry.
Isn't that the entire point of being a pirate?
You don't defraud the Marines. You just beat them up.
I frauded the
That's
Marines.
middle of it.
Yes. Anyway, so we did. So we did all of that.
I guess I can't defraud them because I'm not a DMIC clan member. But I
That's
can
what the
fraud
D
them.
stands for. Defraud.
Monkey, defraud, Luffy.
No, no. That's only what Blackbeard's D is short for. Blackbeard D fraud.
Makes sense.
Track.
I mean, it
Every
makes
other
sense
D
though.
backed up every other D backed up their name except him.
Yeah, Blackbeard defraud. That makes sense.
Alrighty then. So yeah, we all went to sleep at Yoshi's house because at this point he just don't go to the bar. Probably because this is the only place with a roof tall enough for Etna to sleep in.
That is an important consideration in deciding where we sleep. And then,
Yeah, we have to.
I don't know, we wake up and there's a bunch of Marines. That seems to be the routine. We wake up, we have breakfast, we run into a bunch of Marines. We curb stomp the Marines. We fight terrorists. Are we gonna have a different routine today for once?
Yes. You wake up and you see that the front gate of the as you look out the windows, you see the front gate of the castle has been locked.
Oh,
Apparently, apparently at some point Jamie had decided he was done with people going into the castle and trying to arrest people, so he just shut the fucking front door.
It took him this long?
Guess that
It
works.
has been 3 days.
Took him 3
It's
days?
At no point have we been attempted to arrest at the training grounds. It's always been outside the castle.
So we're not allowed to leave the castle?
Oh, we can leave anytime we want. It's just nobody can come in.
So we can leave,
Also-
but we can't come back in. Okay.
We're allowed in and out. Also, most of us can either moonwalk or straight up fly.
Good point.
Or we have Spider-Man. We have a person who can summon wings. We have a person who can turn giant. We have a person with wings. We have a person who can create gem wings. We have a turtle that can use moonwalk. We have a lot of people who can get over this wall and can carry someone else.
That is fair.
Also, Sky can jump like 30 feet or something stupid, so...
Actually, yeah, that is. I forgot about the high dex allowing you to jump further because it's literally never been useful or necessary.
It's come up a few times.
It has not come up since Moonwalk.
Not really. I gave that to you guys too easily, apparently. I should have made that a much higher skill thing. Turns out the
you gave
ability
us flying speed.
Yeah, it turns out that's quite useful. So I will not do that again. It's the reason why I make sure that you guys can't use it as often. At this point, it's probably going to be set up as a bonus action to activate it. Also, Robbie seems to forget that it doesn't boost his speed. It just means that he can ignore difficult terrain.
Or get over walls or obstacles or stuff like that.
Yes. Anyway, so yeah, we're all allowed. Yes, we all just wake up pretty much normally.
Okay, what time is it?
It is. These have to decide my time. 9 a.m.
Cool.
What if
Both
we
of my
put it
guys have been
1?
up for ages.
And I would have changed something else. Yeah. So it's about 9 a.m. So this is about the time Akan, who's the biggest sleeper in the party, wakes up.
Oh, Captain's awake.
yeah. I mean, to be totally honest, I was half expecting there to be like shouts of, "Hey, they're in there," or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Jamie
It's
told
kind of
me-
nice to wake up and not have everyone trying to arrest me.
Hey, we don't always wake up to people trying to arrest us.
Besides, you just wake up to people trying to kill you, from what I've understood of your stories.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. But
That's
the wanted poster says dead or alive. Either one could be an option.
Not mine. Mine says only alive.
And that's why we make sure that they don't get anywhere near you.
What are they gonna do to me? I'm tough as shit.
I mean, yeah, but are you like admiral level or?
That mean? No, I got my shit stomped in by Garp. I'm not admiral level.
Yeah. So if they send anyone that's guard level,
To be fair, I think most people would probably get their ship stomped by Garp.
Yeah, you get.
I'm
first.
sure my dad could have taken him.
No, he could not. I do not care who you. Unless your father was Gold Roger, no.
I don't believe my father was Gold Roger.
Then he
That
would
would make
not have stood a chance.
That would have made my whole situation with Ace a little more awkward, huh?
Yes, situation with what?
Morgan's just gonna
wants food.
lean aside and say, she had a pretty big crush on Ace.
Who is this Ace?
Who wants food?
Always.
Good. Great way to get out of an awkward conversation. And she's just gonna walk off into the
This
kitchen.
wasn't a conversation. This was Morgan slowly pulling Etna aside.
No, that was the one of who is Ace is Yoshi.
Ah. Oh, I thought that was Etna. Sorry.
The voice
Yeah.
is similar, but not much I can do about that.
if Morgan had been slowly pulling Etna aside, do you think that Bint wouldn't have intervened?
That is true.
Okay, then. Yes, I'll be up for some food. What form of sustenance shall you bring us today?
Um. Hmm. Hmm. Yoshi, what do you still have?
200 kilograms of rice.
And
I'm looking. Nope. More rice, chunk of gold, more rice,
chunk of what?
chunk of gold,
Mm.
more
Chunk of
rice,
what?
more gold.
Wait, do you eat
More
gold
rice.
with your rice?
No, it just gets stuck in there. More gold. Why is there so much gold? I am looking for food. I do not care about metal.
Oh no.
Bentley in the
Oh,
Bentley
no.
in the corner, just fucking Sharingan activate. Look,
I have konbu.
you can't what?
Konbu.
Konbu.
I'm
The
pretty sure that's
heck is konbu?
dried seaweed. That would be dried seaweed. I learned that from Yacho.
Hmm. Wait, is it crushed? Is it crushed or in sheets?
Cheats.
Sheets?
I've got some dried. If I look around, I might be able to find some more meats as well.
Hmm. I have an idea. Hold on, can you give me a couple of sheets of this stuff?
Sure, take the packet. It just pulls out like a packet.
Okay, I'm only gonna need a couple.
Take the packets. It's either that or it just sticks in the back of my thing with the gold. Why is there still more gold? This is my pantry!
You should really be placing more respect upon your gold, you know.
I don't know why this is in here. Also, why do I care about gold? It was probably just harvested from someone who didn't, probably just taken from people who didn't, want their gold taken from them by some bastard imperialist.
Wait, you took it from people that didn't want it to be taken from them.
No, my father took it and gave it to me.
So your
And
father
I
took it from
it
people
back.
who
Yes,
didn't want it to be taken from them.
as I have stated, my father is a bastard, and I hope to kill him. My dad's just dead.
Your father does not respect the true value of the beauty of Shen.
Don't know who that is.
Very well, he shall die.
Who is Shen?
Long story.
Is this just the thing of I don't know the world, or is this just genuinely confusing?
No, this is something that's very exclusive to his island. Don't worry about it too
Okay.
much.
Okay, good. That makes me happy then. I know Shen.
Okay. Wait, what?
Yeah, my mom told me some odd stories about the Shen of Shadeville.
I don't think that was the same man then. Was this a man? I assume this wasn't a man that lived back in the Void Century.
I don't know. The Void Century isn't exactly a time we have in stories, is it?
Well, regardless, the Shen I know was. I don't believe there was any Shadeville?
Shadeville.
Village of Shades?
No, whatever. It's this. It's. I think it's the same place as Heliopia from the sounds of what.
Heliopia isn't a place. That's a person.
Yes, but she rules the country of Shadeville.
Oh, so it's a country, not a village.
Why has it got Vil in the name?
It doesn't. It's Vell, but it's pronounced Vil because I
Ah.
don't know. Look, if I understood why it's pronounced that way, I would tell you, but I do not.
Bint is going to attempt to crush up this. Is going to attempt to crush up a couple bits of the seaweed and then get some water. And if there's any hold on.
I'm holding on.
Sorry, Jai was just being annoying. And if there's any milk or anything, try and put it all together to make a seaweed sauce.
He probably has milk in his fridge.
All right. I'm going to attempt to make a seaweed sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, Akan actually, like, Akan walks into the room, and apparently she slept weirdly because her hair is basically covering her entire face. Like, a ball of it. Why is everything red?
Captain, you should probably get that.
Your hair's in front of your face, Akan.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did that even happen?
The room was humid.
I don't believe that's how humidity works.
It is also a winter island.
Hmm. I wonder if
How?
something's up with the heating system?
That is bizarre. That
Does it have something to do with your horns?
my horns don't produce heat. Seriously, grab them.
Okay, and Bentley will grab the horns.
Yeah, no, they're cold.
No, that's still pretty cold. Very rugged.
They're
Are you supposed to be?
horns.
Are you supposed to be like shaving these or anything?
I don't know. It's not like I could. If I could have, I would have asked my dad, but that's not exactly an option, is it?
Well, next time we find him and kick the crap out of him, maybe we should ask him.
I think you mean he kicks
We
the crap out of us.
Didn't kick the crap out of him. That's why we need to get
That's why
stronger.
we're doing it next. That's why we're doing it next time. God damn it! Optimism. I should put that into my tenets. And Bentley goes over to start writing something down.
I know optimism, but my dad's crazy strong, right? That's just stupidity.
Well, we're fighting against the Yonkers, so I guess a little stupidity can't hurt too much.
That's not. Yeah, that's not unfair.
Did you find any? Did you find any meat, Yoshi?
Yes, beef, pork.
Beef, beef, beef. That one.
Okay,
The one of the cow.
sure. Just he hands you anything marked with a cow on it. So he hands you beef and a thing of cheese.
That cheese.
And
You know
look
what's
at the
good. I'm gonna.
look at the bag, and it has literally got on it the one with the cow.
This is. I gotta get your. Guess I gotta stay away from your sources.
I don't make
Huh?
sauce.
Actually,
must
I have an idea. And Binty's gonna try something very unique. She's going to attempt to. She'll cook up the beef as usual, right? Cut it into thin strips and cook it up, medium rare to medium well. And then she's gonna cook up the rice, but she's gonna cook up the rice in melted cheese,
Ooh, that
like a
is
cheesy
interesting.
rice.
That is
And then she'll
interesting.
place the beef. And then she'll place the beef on top of that, and then the seaweed sauce over all of it.
Sounds interesting.
I've actually had something like that before. It's actually very nice. So
Oh fuck! I literally just made that up then. So fuck, I'm gonna have to try it.
I like cheese with my rice. Okay. Then again, I can eat dairy, so
Well, there's vegan cheeses. Maybe we should try it out or something.
Maybe.
Okay, order up. God, we need a name. Cow.
Cheesy cow.
beef of the
Fish. Melted.
sea cow with cheese sauce. Sea cow with cheese and seaweed.
Seaweed sauce. Seaweed. Melted sea cow.
Fuck it, I'll eat it. And I can't just start digging in.
Melted sea cow coming up.
Yeah, I can't just
Try
start
roll to see
digging
if
in
it's
almost
any good.
immediately. Yeah, sure. Roll cooking.
Hey!
Okay.
Hell
It is
yeah.
it is fucking excellent.
Yeah, new dish.
Yeah,
This
everyone
is
just
really
does
good.
What
I
an
like that it
incredible-
has. I like that it still has meat in it.
What an incredible variety of flavors. I'm surprised that something could be. I guess I shouldn't be surprised since it all came from a pantry with gold in it. But yeah, I don't think that had anything to do with it. But sure, I'll take it.
I should probably get that out at some point.
Probably. I mean, if nothing else, it's just a potential robbery.
If anyone tries to rob me, I'll just stab them.
But what if they try to rob you when you're not home?
Bit
And
is gonna just lean over.
they'll probably stab themselves with one of my swords.
Bit is gonna lean over to Morgan and just be like,
Hey, dare you to try and rob him?
If I wanted to fight him, I just ask.
But then you would. But then it will be a training session. You wouldn't get to bring out his full power. You know. After all,
He's
not gonna
already
go as
brought
hard-
out his full power against the team.
Yeah,
I
but
did
did he
do
do it against you?
Morgan's just
Can I
gonna
try to
look with a
persuade-
little glint in his eye and just.
"Can I try to persuade Morgan?"
For the record, Morgan is being tempted to challenge Yoshi to a duel and is not being tempted to try and rob him. Just so we're clear.
That makes sense. Yeah.
This is the thing that Morgan is being tempted to. Can I do an insight check against his persuasion? Against Ben's persuasion.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Good
Bent.
luck, Ben.
Okay.
Persuasion is not. Yeah, that's flat.
Let me see what my proficiency is,
It's
since I
fine.
do have
It doesn't
proficiency with
matter.
insight, which is master. Okay. Alright, so what is Bent trying to do right now?
Ben is
What-
trying to convince Morgan to try to steal from Yoshi, because Yoshi would only go all out. Wouldn't go all out against Morgan in a sparring match. It would only go all out if he had an actual reason to go all out. You know.
Okay, but why does Bent want Morgan to do this as opposed to herself? There's some ulterior motive here.
Because she's trying to pull a prank on Morgan, basically.
Yes, that's a fair reason.
And Morgan will just grin, look at Bent, and go, good prank idea. I'm not gonna fall for it.
I mean, it's not so much of a prank. It's just straight robbery. But okay.
Morgan's just gonna grin at Bent and then go back to eating.
Yeah, after everyone, I assume, finishes eating,
Mm. How many bowls does Akan eat? This is crucial information.
Roll a d12.
give me a sec. I'm rolling
Roll a d20.
85.
Okay, well, you're not gonna have that much rice after this. Sorry, Yoshi.
That's fine.
I ate 30, apparently. What about Bentley and Atlas?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to...
I don't even know if it's all okay.
Oh, it's Atlas was one behind.
Oh
the
god!
Khan, and Bentley beat a con.
Oh my god, this is incredible!
We're not eating you out of your home, are we, Yoshi? Because, you know...
You're concerned
would
about
feel
that
guilty.
after 80 to 90 bowls each?
To be fair, let's see, let me just roll. Let's see, and Yoshi.
Why did everyone else roll so high? Okay, I'm gonna roll again.
Morgan is feeling challenged.
Okay. I eat another 65 bowls then, I guess.
No, you probably don't eat another 65 minutes. Just Yoshi. To be fair, I also ate most of it. Considering I was planning to leave the island with you guys soon, probably best I get rid of some of my rice.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
They gave me that amount of rice when I came here. And
Putting that in so that I can actually try to make that later, because that actually sounds kind of nice.
I don't know if it would be
I'll try.
IRL, but who knows? Yeah. Okay, at that point, Chris brings something up to you guys. So, I've been wondering something. Didn't it seem a bit like those pirates knew a little too much about what we were doing?
Yeah.
Are you saying there's a
Yes, sir.
traitor among the team or something?
No, none of us are either gonna be that backstabby. Like, not the only one of us that would even do that is Shane, and I literally have a way inside his head, so I have severe doubts it's Shane.
Okay, just dropping that bombshell on us right off the bat.
We
He
all
knows I
already
have-
know that.
He
From
knows
Matama.
He knows I have it. He gave it to me.
So then, how do they know about the... Well... us?
Cameras. listening into us talk really loudly on the street about all of our plans? There's a couple of ways.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they wouldn't exactly
yeah,
need
maybe we
spying
should-
devices with us.
the thing about that is that would involve them being near us, right? And they had some knowledge that was only at Yoshi's place, and I have severe doubts he would lie to us somehow. Yeah, no, that's bad. Look, I know all of you can sense my emotions. You would know if I was lying.
It would be quite easy to tell. It is strange to know what Miki was always going through.
Yeah, I never knew Sky was that pink.
Do you even know what she meant by pink?
No, but I can see it now.
Wait, you can? You can
No.
see colors.
All of us can see colors, except for maybe the fishman.
Okay, I mean colors as the emotion. Emotions as
Yeah.
colors.
So did we.
Huh.
Well, except for the ones of us that, well, again, except for the fisherman.
I can
Yeah,
see
actually-
regular colors, just not emotional colors. I'm working on it.
But
So then,
that's not the point I'm making.
They're
The
not-
thing is, they're doing stuff based in Yoshi's area, right? And maybe this is just a me thing, but I've been a little suspect on the scientists for a little while.
what you
So
think
do
the
you think
scientists?
that they're involved from the start in all of this?
I don't know if
That
it's
doesn't
all
make
of them, but it definitely feels like there's something odd about them.
That doesn't make sense. I mean, why would they
Take a
want to
take it.
bomb the? Why would they want to bomb their own city?
Yeah, well, it's maybe not. I don't know about it. It's just weird to me. The thing Ira said about the
Haven't
clones, like this is it coming from a former mad scientist. At which point, no, just wait, former.
Former?
As a
You-
former mad scientist,
What about your child?
I, she chucks
And
a
Morgan's
spear-
just gonna look over at
she chucks
Chris.
She chucks a spear of gemstone at you just past your head.
Alright,
Former mad scientist.
Morgan isn't gonna flinch and is just gonna continue looking at her. As if, just super disbelievingly.
As a former mad scientist, I get the hint that a few of them are a little more unscrupulous than the others. And their cloning project
Oh wait,
reminds me a little too much about stuff I heard. Well, the stuff that I heard about other organizations.
You mean like Germa?
Yes, I do mean Germa. Also, you knew Germa?
We
We fought
against
Germa.
Germa and his army.
Yeah.
We all fought against Germa and his army.
You mean Judge is okay.
Wait, that man's name wasn't Germa?
No.
No. Vinsmoke Judge.
I thought it was Germa Judge.
No. Seriously, we fought him. How did you not manage to learn his name?
I was too busy kicking the shit out of the blue one.
Oh yeah, Niji, right? Ichiji
Yeah,
was the
Niji
older
Germa.
one.
Oh, Niji
Judge. Fuck. Now I'm getting the names confused.
Okay.
I mean, you could
Well,
just
Vinsmoke
go by saying
Niji.
Germa.
before we delve into that, I think I just had an idea of a possibility as to what might be going on.
That would be.
Maybe all of these attacks are some attempt to get the Navy to stop trying to get the drug from the scientists. Like the scientists set all of this up so that the Navy would get off their backs about this miracle drug.
Why?
Why would the Navy get off their backs if they're suddenly getting invaded a whole bunch?
That wouldn't help either.
Maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe it's like a way to buy time or something.
Okay, let's think about it from their perspective, or from the perspective of the Navy even. The place that you're wanting to invade all of a sudden has a bunch of pirate attacks. That gives you an immediate opportunity to help out with those pirate attacks and endear yourself to the citizens.
It's justification. Yeah, that's justification. We use the same thing to when I. That was the same deal which Bastion used to make me a warlord.
That would be a very easy way of getting their way into the Navy's good graces.
But
Yeah.
wouldn't the drug be a very good way of getting into the Navy's good graces?
If they wanted to give them the drug.
But the islanders,
But the
but the
Navy's
people of this
after them.
island don't want to give the drug, at least not exclusive supply of it, to anyone. and they want to
But the
maintain their
Navy is
independence,
after the drug, right?
which means that the Navy needs to get into the island's good graces so that the island is willing to work with them. What better way to get
That would
into
explain.
one's good graces than saving them? After all,
That would explain why.
it worked on all of
That would
us.
explain why the. That would explain why the Navy and the pirates seem to be working together. But how do the scientists fit in? I thought you said that the scientists seem to be. Well, you seem suspicious about the scientists, didn't you, Chris?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. 1 second.
Unless-
Ishi will get up and walk out. I'm gonna go get. I'll go get somebody. He might have better ideas.
Unless,
You
of course,
guys
the
sh-
scientists are planning on doing something to get to, like, I don't know, put an end to the Navy's plans, and that something is worse than what the Navy's planning.
What about
Hmm.
other clone citizens?
But can I remember what specifically Ira said about them yesterday?
2 days ago, but yes.
Yes. Do I need to roll for that, or can I just remember?
I'd say you have to roll for that.
Okay.
A lot of shit has happened in between, including a moderate to serious concussion on your end.
All right. I am rolling for Sky for the record, because that is the one who is talking at the moment. Okay.
Yeah, this is-
History. Journeyman, which is a +8, so that is a 26.
Yeah, you succeed. You got
Cool.
that was like above the 20, regardless, almost certainly. So yeah.
So what exactly did Ira say about
Ira
the
said
clones?
that they become they said that those citizens become robotic and obeying orders whenever they're given in a certain way.
That's... And how many of them did she say there were?
About 40% of the island's population.
So 40% of the island's population can instantly be militarized. That would be a pretty effective way of getting a lot of weaker people to just get into the center of an ambush. I mean, think
That
about
would
it.
also be a
If we're
way to-
split up and put
that
in
would
the
also be-
center of a lot of that 40%, that could be pretty dangerous.
That would also be a good incentive for the Marines to try and take over the island.
The
Well,
army?
protecting the people.
There's so many
An
bits
instant-
that seem. There's so many bits that I'm trying to work out.
It's
Well,
like a-
what do
it-
we
it's
think
like a
the
curry
island's people
with-
actually
it's
want?
Like a curry that's missing its.
Or rather,
it's
what do we
like a
think
curry
these
with all of
scientists
the-
want?
with all the ingredients except for the main one. It's not quite coming together yet. I think we need to find out whatever that main ingredient is. What are we missing?
Damn it.
Can Bentley try to see if he remembers anything from the like any information from when the bombings happened that he might have forgotten?
You weren't present for when the bombings occurred, so you wouldn't actually have been able to. You wouldn't glean anything anyway. Like you were chilling out like at the bar when everything went to shit.
Because Bentley and Shang were looking for the placement of the bombs.
did-
Was that right?
But that was after they exploded the first time. So you
Oh,
could-
right. Yeah.
I just thought of another. I just thought of another piece that's missing. We still don't know who this. For one, we still don't know who's the person that's using this clay. I was saying
Mud
jutsu.
thing.
This clay mud stuff, and for another, we still don't know what happened to Era's
Era.
devil
Owls.
food.
That's true.
Era.
We don't know for certain whether that was one of the terrorist pirates or whether it was someone else. I mean, we
Or the
assumed it was the
Marines.
pirates, but how could they have gotten in? They would have had to conduct a pretty clandestine raid. They would have had to sneak past
Losing-
all these people in order to do that. It would have been
Okay,
difficult for them to
let's
get in
assume
and
that-
out.
Okay, let's just assume for a second that that it wasn't the pirates that did it. Who are the other options?
The scientists who
Marine.
have direct access to the castle, or the Marines who had direct access to the castle.
that's the case, then well, I'd place my money on the Marines, especially if they're trying to destabilize this. If they're trying to make sure that this place gets attacked, so that they can save it and get into good graces.
Whatever the thing is they used to
Do they even have-
deactivate her powers for that long, it must be pretty strong or pretty rare. Because I can't see any other reason why they wouldn't have
Couldn't be
used it against us already.
Did she seem weaker than usual, like physically?
No. I don't think so. From my memory anyway.
Ooh.
Can I do a check?
Yeah, can we?
You can. It'll be with disadvantage because we haven't known her enough to work that out.
What kind of check
Maybe
is it,
she's
by the way?
Physically lethargic or weaker.
What check is it? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter for me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for you. It's a history check. It's just because we haven't known her very long, or how
Well,
like strong she is.
Well, did she
normally.
seem lethargic? Is more.
You wouldn't have been able. It's not like you could tell because she like it was still early in the morning when it all went down anyway, and she's not a big woman.
Mm.
Like she's not someone who's big and strong as it is.
So that is a dirty 20 for the record.
Yeah, it was a hard save to make. You didn't know enough about her.
Fair. I couldn't really tell. Maybe it has something to do with Sea Prism Stone, like some sort of Sea Prism Stone injection or something.
As a devil fruit user, I'd have to say that would massively weaken a person. I've been hit with that stuff before. It really hurts and it really weakens a person.
I've been stabbed with it. It sucked.
I gotta make sure I stay away from it, huh?
It's bad.
Yet stay away from it. If you have the choice
Yeah.
between being hit with hockey
but
and
it
being
is-
hit with Sea Prism Stone, go the hockey.
Well, I assume unless it's like Emperor hockey or something.
Yeah, obviously with the exception of Emperor hockey, but generally the goal would be not to get hit by an Emperor anything.
I wonder what would happen if I were to. I wonder what would happen if I were to try and cook Sea Prism Stone into a meal.
It is rocks.
So is salt.
Yes, but rocks.
So is gold, and people eat that.
No, no.
People eat gold.
I don't eat gold.
Yes.
Yoshi, at that point, Yoshi comes back with
Does anyone other than Bentley eat gold?
Hey, I don't
mean,
eat
I'm
the
just-
beauty of Shen. That's not its purpose.
why
There's
is,
blood on the other hand.
What?
Hmm.
Don't worry, it's just the metal cultist being the metal cultist.
Okay.
I am not a cultist.
Yoshi, your friends are fucking weird.
You could have fooled me.
Bentley, we've been to your metal cult. It is totally a cult.
This is an honorable religion, goddammit.
Is it? They used you for bloody slave labor.
That was Geen. We all hate Geen. We do all
Yeah,
hate Geen,
But
right?
he was
Yeah.
only in
Obviously.
charge for your. But Bentley, he was in charge the entire time you were alive. So that means for you, it was always a metal cult.
Can't escape that logic, mate.
I mean, I'm certain I could. I would just have to. I'm certain I could. I could just leave the room.
That's not
But that doesn't
exactly
mean you
how-
win the argument.
You,
You're not even
the door.
asking.
The door is currently blocked by the two swordsmen who just came back.
I could break through the roof.
If you do that, I swear to God, I will end you.
We're meant to be showing hospitality, Bentley. We can't just be jumping through the ceiling.
Well,
Yes, I suppose that is something that only a crazy man would do. Flash over.
flash over to the fake campaign. Saber. Saber.
Consider
Okay,
the
So where, do
ceiling
we,
out.
where has this even left? Where has this even left us? The Marines want to get in the good graces of the island, so they set up a fake terrorist attack so that they could
The
save
pirates,
the island
yeah.
from said terrorist attack.
Which means that the Marines would need to have access to some kind of duplication. I don't know.
So this, you guys remember Jamie, right? You know, other right-hand man of the Queen? I
No,
thought he,
not at all.
Can I roll a history check?
he kicked your asses. You
This-
should remember him.
Oh, right.
A lot of people have kicked our asses in the last 3 days. Okay.
I'm gonna roll a history check
Bentley
because I
got
think
his
it would
ass
be
kicked
funny
by
if
a
I fail.
literal mook.
Okay, I think I remember him. My history is decent. Oh yeah, you shit stomped us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which time? Wait,
Apparently
which time was?
harder than
Wait,
others.
which person was he that? Wait, which one was he that shit stomped us? I got hit with Rio the other day, so that's
The guy
one
with
of
the
mine.
sword that shit stomped us.
Um.
The guy with the two swords that. You know what? I'm realizing how little this narrows it down.
The one that wasn't me.
Yeah, let's go with that.
The one without the
That's
stop
it.
fruit.
The time fruit.
Right. So if you guys, Yoshi said you think that some of the science lab might have had something to do with this, because
Oh,
it
yeah.
definitely sounds like a few of them. A couple of them were Mads wannabes, from what I know.
Chris, you were
Looks-
in Mads, weren't you?
Looks like you were right
I
on the money.
was. Bentley, I am 23. That shit broke up when I was like 8.
You seemed like you were pretty smart at 8.
I'm pretty smart now too, but it doesn't mean I was in bloody Mads.
Then. Oh no, I'm thinking of Jags.
Jags McQuick.
Jags
Yeah,
was
but
in
Jax
Mads.
was.
Wait, were you legit comparing Chris to Jags? The fuck,
No,
dude?
No, I just forgot that.
Did you
It's got-
confuse
it's
her
got
with?
twisted.
Did you confuse her with Jags? Because in that case,
Look,
still,
I knew.
the fuck, dude.
Look, I knew someone with. I knew someone that was in Mads, and she's the closest that would seem like she could fit into a group like that.
The fuck? The fuck, dude?
Someone like Jax? The guy that uses drugs and all other kind of stuff like that?
You thought she
didn't
was like
remember-
Jags.
Oh, I thought she was a smart scientist that could be in a smart scientist group. That group included Vegapunk, didn't it?
Also, Vinsmoke Judge.
Fucking Germa guy?
Yes, Germa guy.
Yes.
I feel like I'm getting ignored again. Hey! And then Jamie will just start clapping to get all your attentions again.
Ah,
Hi.
yes.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, mate.
Alrighty then. I see what you mean by they're a bunch of ADD children.
So, wait. What does that mean, though? If they may be like Mads wannabes, but what would they do? I mean, so far the scientists haven't played a role in any of this, apart from the drug.
Because if they're smart, they would, because the smart ones wouldn't put their faces forwards or put their lives in danger, correct? Plus, they're all scientists. They're not warriors like you. Like, why would some pencil pushers put themselves in the line of danger when they can trick/coerce people who's doing it for them?
But what are they wanting? What are they trying to do?
Look,
Like, are they trying to get invaded? But are they trying to form an alliance with the Navy? Because that seems a little bit pointless at this point.
I have suspicions about them. I've had them for years. They've always felt untrustworthy. So I would advise probably a few of you breaking up into 2 different groups. Those of you that can actually sneaking into the lab, and those of you that looks over at everyone else can't, should probably go and interrogate some of the pirates.
So I guess narrow it all down and then come back together
Well, I guess-
to see what we get.
Well, looks like I'm finally
much-
getting my chance to go back into the lab.
Some of them are clearly giving orders. No, you're not going.
You're not one of the sneaky ones, Bentley. There's like 3 of us that are capable of sneaking, and you are not one of them.
There are
I
3
can
of us.
sneak.
No, you can't.
I do actually have proficiency in stealth with Bentley.
What level?
Novice.
How good is your
No!
Not your
You're not
intelligence.
all master
Your
of
intelligence
stealth.
doesn't back it up.
I mean, you wanted to punch a lid off of dynamite.
Look, he spends a decent amount of time being as still and quiet as possible. That lends itself to sneaking, I guess.
No,
Or at least
No.
that's the excuse I'm gonna come up with.
No.
no.
Not even close.
You're totally on interrogation team, pal. I can easily
Hey.
I can get the 3 of you. So You two will have to sneak in, but the former Warlord Wiseman, you probably can sneak in easily on your own. I mean, you look basically. Well, yeah, I know. If I put on a lab coat and some glasses, I'm identical. It's easy enough to work out. That's why I stole one. Okay. Yep. Perfect. You already stole from us. That makes sense. At least it was on the Yokos. And medicine, but I helped you steal that. Anyway, so yeah, the other two of you, I can help get into the labs, but the rest of you should probably go and look around town. I imagine the pirates are probably. Okay, let's be real. They're at the bar. They are at the bar drinking. Get one of them,
Oh.
spook the shit out of them, and interrogate them.
Okay
I'm
then.
Sounds like a
still confused.
plan.
What are we even supposed to be interrogating them for? Just, hey, what bad things have you done?
No. I imagine. So we've been dealing with those mud creatures, correct?
Correct.
The thing is, during one of those previous times, a few actual people were among them. Now, we couldn't get anything out of them, mind you, but a few actual people weren't mud creatures. What we've worked out there is that there have to be some actual people there to either command them or there's a limit to how much can be produced. So my guess is there have to be some of them would still have to be on the island around this area. And more than that, I doubt that all of them could stay hidden for too long. The bar seems like the place that most pirates would go, because let's be real, most of you are alcoholics.
Well, I
Yeah,
can't
you're
deny
right.
that most of us did end up going to the bar and considering that a base.
Accurate.
Would make sense that
Yeah.
most of other pirates would think the same.
I
Damn,
abstain
are
from
we
alcohol
really that
except-
predictable?
I abstain from
Well-
alcohol except in celebratory practice.
I was just kind of looking for a job.
We just drink all the time.
Yeah.
I can't
I mean, in all
count
fairness,
I drink all the time.
in all fairness, I was doing something different. I was getting distracted by lights, so am I better or
How is that any
worse?
different from what you always do?
Okay, look. Look, everyone in this crew has ADHD. It's not difficult to tell. This
What's
guy's
that?
just gonna look up from a book and it just says DSM-6 or something.
Huh?
Okay, so
Right.
apparently you
I
guys
found some
stole-
new reading material on this island.
So you stab a lab coat, a book, and medicine. Perfect. Let's just keep
No,
this-
I didn't steal this. I got it from the bookshop.
We don't have a bookshop.
Then,
Most likely was stolen.
wait, no, they were selling these. There was a nice old man who sold me this book.
That man didn't happen to be part ant, did he?
I don't think I've ever heard of it, Ant-Man.
Punched one several times, my strongest attack.
Oh, right, aside from that guy, wait, what?
I fucked him up with my feathers.
Okay then. Yeah, so anyway, they would probably be at the bar, so just go look for the people that try to attack you on sight.
Well, that sounds easy enough.
We tend to get attacked on sight pretty regularly, though, so
Would that even
That'll
narrow
be-
it down?
Look for the ones that aren't wearing navy uniforms. Look, I'm trying my best here, man. I can't go behind the queen's back too much, can I?
why not?
You're
We do
doing
it all the
everything you
time.
can.
We're pirates. Of course we do stuff behind whatever.
Okay then. So I'm gonna help out the stealth team. The rest of you, please go to the bar.
I'm
Yoshi,
still
watch
confused as to what the scientist's role is at all.
Yeah, that's the point of us working.
That's why we're trying to do the mission. Okay, so I'm assuming myself, Chris, and Shane are on the stealth team, and everyone else is wandering to the bar and then beating up people to get information out of them. Is that about right?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what's
Yeah.
Wait, can I go to the labs?
No.
You can't sneak, Bence. I know you're tiny, but that doesn't mean you can sneak.
Well, I guess I could swipe a lab coat and just dump it back on the ship.
Okay, if that's the case, at least, if that's the case, at least here. And she's gonna quickly try to cook up a, swift tardy rice.
Cooking. I don't think you
That
succeed.
might not succeed. The DC is 23.
Yeah, that doesn't succeed. That's an 18.
Fuck. Ah, god, crap! There's too much cheese in the rice. Well, I was gonna try and give you something that could boost your speed if you need to get away fast, but
It's okay. We're speed demons.
We'll be fine.
Not literally.
meanwhile, Chris.
No, Chris isn't fast.
Yeah, meanwhile, Chris. Should I
Whiskey.
try again, or
I'll be fine.
Look, Chris, you're the one they're least likely to suspect because you look like you're supposed to be there. You probably won't need to sneak out because even if they notice Shane and I, they're not going to notice you. Especially if we stay separate.
Yeah, that'll work.
Shane and I are fast, and you can talk your way out of it.
True. Fair enough. Yeah. Have fun, the rest of you guys. Have fun speaking to the bad guys. Don't forget, you're more terrifying.
Yeah, we'll be good. Don't worry.
And I guess if you guys can't do it, then there's always Plan Shane. Nope.
The method was successful. And besides, it's not like I'm going to do it to every single one.
Well, I suppose these guys aren't exactly innocent.
We got a report of someone finding a half-naked Marine crying in a ball.
Morgan's just gonna look over at Shane.
Shane's just going to look away. I don't know who you could be talking about. Shane's going to try and roll deception.
Morgan's gonna roll insight.
You have advantage, Morgan.
Okay. 28.
What's your deception, Shane?
Deception is. Oh, I don't have. Wait, is that Shane? No, I don't have anything in deception. Yeah, you got me.
Seriously.
That's
Yeah, I'll have to
genuinely
let it out.
surprising.
I would have expected him to have really high deception, like at least professional.
Same, honestly. Yeah, no. Then yeah, no. You, yeah, Morgan, you see straight through it.
Yeah, you have no idea whatsoever, I'm sure.
Yeah, no idea.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna look
That's
halfway
good.
defeated.
Let's go to the bar, shall we?
Let's.
Right
let
then.
us.
We will start with the bar people.
Bar boys.
At the bar.
Bar bodies.
We're not all boys.
Bar
I mean,
gentlemen
people.
and undetermined gender.
I was talking
yeah, I mean,
I was talking about a con, but sure.
And Ben.
Bar
and then,
fine. Bar gentlemen, ladies, and undetermined gender.
Bard bitches.
well, the bar
Alrighty then.
pirates.
I still don't have a map for the bar set up. So
Sorry, I
all
forgot
have
to do the
is
map of the bar.
It's fine. I could have done it myself. I
I
could have
got
used the
lazy.
map I could have also used the map of a bar that I made up. So
That is true, actually. I have even given you a bar map before.
I've also made myself a bar map before. So
You could also just drag and drop a free bar map from the tokens list, I'm pretty
do
sure.
that. I really could do that, but I won't. Yeah. So anyway,
Understandable, I respect it.
rest of us will be So we'll just sort of be walking up there with everybody else. Just with everybody except for the 3 brain cells in the party.
Oh no, we're leaving the party without their brain cells. This is going to end poorly.
Yoshi also decided to come along.
Oh, never mind. We bought one brain cell.
Okay.
In Jamie's words, keep an eye on the idiots.
Probably
Well, you have
smart.
absolute faith in us, right, Yoshi? You know that we'll do this right and we won't cause disasters.
Believe that you have good intentions at heart.
That was not the answer.
I'm pretty sure I can see through that without rolling, but if I can't, I wanna see if I can see through that. It's pretty
It is a
obviously an
dip-
insult, right?
It is a diplomatic way of saying that he believes that you guys are
Yeah, I know what it is. I'm just saying.
somewhat foolish.
Hmm. We're not all fools.
I mean, are we the fools or are the other people fools? Oh no, I'm definitely a fool.
Almost. We're not. Okay, I mean we are that bad, but like, yeah, no, I can't really argue with it. We're foolish.
Fool. You fool.
Fool, you fool.
Sorry. I couldn't resist.
Woo.
Well, next time do. That is a command.
No. You can't command me. I'm not gonna listen.
Actually, I can, Alex.
How?
I'm the dungeon master.
Well, I mean,
Okay, so you can't command me, you can command my characters. Or you can threaten my characters. That isn't commanding me.
I also can in the Fate campaign.
Yeah, but this isn't the Fate campaign, is it? And you're not the Dungeon Master in the
I
Fate
have that
campaign.
ability. I have that ability in the Black Clover campaign.
Okay, can Alice just open the door?
You can open the door. You open the door and find the place a roaring mess.
We're not this bad, are we?
No, we're better than this.
Normally,
Yeah.
normally
they're
they
la-
just wait until it's on site to fight us.
You look you look inside, and it is mostly workers clearing out the. It looks like it's mostly workers that are clearing out the what's it called again? The paths to both the villages.
So we find the inside of the bar a mess, or we find, like, when we step outside the castle. Just
Oh no,
be clear.
the bar is a mess.
The inside of the
Being
bar
loud.
is a mess with rubble?
With rubble. It is so these are likely workers who had come from the west and north village areas to help clear out the rubble and get access to those villages back. These people seem to be the night staff, so they're most likely partying down before they pass out.
Fair enough. Does it look like there's any people there that aren't staff?
There's a few, but there's a few people who you think are pirates from that other crew who'd been helping you out, but that's basically it.
The other crew that had been helping us out?
Yeah, that other pirate crew that was on the island helping us out.
Oh, right, yeah, those guys. Okay, so
The other crew on the island that's been helping us out?
pirates.
Yeah, the good
Pirate, you fool. Pirate.
I mean, I typically do, but like.
Well, pirate more then. Fool.
Okay, so my frustration and Eli's stupidity aside.
Sorry.
Alright, yeah, so you can start and see that. That's like, well, this is a colossal mess.
So are they?
How do we?
So which ones are we? We were supposed to find the scientist based off which ones tried to fight us, but I don't think that's going to apply here.
Yeah, might not be a good idea. Yes, I do believe that we're a little. What's the term? SOL about that.
SOL.
I believe it is a term that I heard from some of the younger folk on this island. It means shit out of luck.
Ah.
Wouldn't that be SOOL?
No, because apparently apparently of doesn't come up in acronyms. This is true.
So is oh yeah, this is the only bar, which means that they're buried here or somewhere here.
How busy is the bar itself? Like the area where people get drinks?
Extremely. It is. You cannot see the bartender through the wall of people.
Okay.
And the bartender denied my services. Honestly, could have really used a great butler in a time like this.
Would
How
they have
exactly would a butler help run a bar?
Wouldn't they have used waiters, not butlers?
You'd be surprised how often those two overlap.
I would. Aren't butlers like people who serve like lords and shit?
Yeah, and if the and if the lord is deciding to open up a shop and run the shop, then the butler helps out with the shop.
I have severe doubts that comes up very often.
Mustn't have been around many lords then.
Yeah, sure. Yoshi just says.
Yoshi can't be bothered to explain his backstory.
I am fully aware of the irony of that statement. Yes.
Yeah, sure, totally. Should
So how are we
we?
gonna do this?
We could make I don't think making a scene would be a good idea. What's the? Okay, so there's a bunch of drunken men, drunken men who just got done working on something. What's the best way to get their attention?
Bar song?
Akan, Akan, what are you wearing right now?
The shirt.
Yeah, pretty much any normal shirt that you wear looks like the most egregious cleavage shot ever because of, you know. Just walk over that way. It should probably work.
Okay then. I can't. Well, very confused. Walk towards the bar. Within
Now the big
seconds.
question:
Within
does it
seconds.
work?
Within seconds, you can see people's eye lines start following in a certain direction.
Called it.
Yes. Thinking about it, that makes far more sense than a bar song.
Hey, Sky.
Sky isn't here.
Oh, damn it.
Sky is in the other team.
Yeah.
We're totally gonna tell Sky later that Akan just went like all out on this, right?
She walked towards the bar.
Yep, for the sake of making Sky more jealous and embarrassed.
Jealous of what?
sound
She
like-
doesn't have a chance with her.
Yes, but it would be funny to watch her freak out.
Hey,
Yeah,
she's got a chance. Captain seems.
No, she doesn't. Come on, Bent. Be realistic. No, she doesn't.
Come on, let me ship my ships.
You're shipping them? What about Akan and
Who isn't
Chris?
shipping them?
What about Akan and
Yeah,
Chris?
they had a. Yeah, that was like a one-night stand thing, wasn't it?
They have a child together.
Your point.
Fair enough,
The
I
young
guess.
master's- Look, the young master's great. But
I'm so confused about all of this still. And it just says, why is what?
I'm more
Oh,
confused
that's
about
fine.
why that. I'm more confused about why that worked at all.
Oh, that I figured out instantly.
Are drunk people just more likely to look at pirate captains?
The captain has massive boobs, and these people are drunk, therefore stupid.
Drunk people more likely to look at pirate captains with massive boobs?
They're more likely to look at anyone with massive boobs. Observe, and Morgan's just going to transform into female form and test the theory.
The theory works.
And Morgan's just
Oh,
going to wink
this
back
is-
at Bentley. See?
Why did you transform? You have giant pectoral muscles in your other form as well.
But they're not boobs.
Wait, they aren't?
They're not boobs, Bentley. That's why that's why the dudes aren't looking at you, but they are looking at me.
oh, I wonder if I count.
And Binge is just gonna strut.
You get some as well.
Yay! Now, if only Etna would look at me like that.
I'm so confused. I don't. What
So Morgan's gonna go up to Akan and go,
Maybe-
so what exactly was the plan with this?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just told her to walk towards the
right,
bar.
the plan.
Morgan's just gonna go back to Yoshi and go, so what was the plan with this?
Oh right, the
I don't
plan.
know. I don't know. Bint was the one that told her to go to the bar.
But why did we
This
want,
is-
what did we want to do once we had their attention?
Once again, not my plan.
Oh,
Right,
this was Bent's idea.
mean-
Right.
I mean, I have one idea. What if we just say what if we just like get her to say very loudly that she thinks scientists are attractive or something?
What would that do?
I thought
Hopefully lure out the scientists.
We were trying to find pirates though.
Oh, I thought we were looking for the scientists.
No, that's the other group.
The guys
we're-
going to the place where scientists live.
We're looking for
Scientists.
pirates that we haven't already met.
In that case, why don't we just? If that's the case, why don't we just say that why don't we just get her to say that she really likes pirates?
Why would that help?
Are we whoring out the
Because we've
captain for
got-
this?
Only technically.
Bint, your
Do you have
plan
any
is-
better ideas?
I mean, we could just let's see. So we've got
Well,
the good pirates.
Why don't we
and
just
we've got-
say that drinks are on us and then try and chat with a bunch of people that look a little bit more suspicious? You know, split ourselves up. That way we might be
Yeah.
able to start a friendly conversation with them, and heck, if we say that we're pirates, we might even be able to convince them that we'd be amenable to whatever it is they want to do.
Well, I guess we could win them over that way, and it'd be more straightforward.
At least that's a way of getting their attention and not whoring out the captain. Just
I
the
think that's a good
captain.
plan. Oh, in that case, I guess Atlas will make a gold bar. You can take this one. You can take that one.
Sometimes we just forget he can. Whether you can't actually make golds, but you can still make. You can probably make. Actually, you can make a bar
Gold?
of titanium. Actually, you can make that. This is iron.
Yep. Yeah, that should pay for it. Besides, that would use for this, surely. Somewhere.
Whoa.
And just hand one to Morgan, one to Ben Lee, and just
Yeah.
go down the line. There you go.
Shame
I
most.
suppose this will be.
So what I was thinking we would do is actually pay the bartender and then say the next round of drinks are on us. Get the
Yeah, we
positive
can use
attention
this
of the
to do
people
it.
in the bar. Would get the attention of all of them, then we go up to whoever we think looks a little sus.
Who here looks a little sus? And Bit is just gonna look around and see if anyone looks sus.
Probably whoever's sitting in the corner. Anyone who looks like Shane.
You see nobody with a cyborg eye.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Okay, does Bint see anyone that looks sus, or does I have to make a roll?
Yeah, you can do that. Because the thing is, there's people sitting in the corners, but everyone's chatting to at least somebody else.
Okay, so no loners.
Hmm. Should we get the
Anyone look
captain
like
back?
they're whispering or talking super quietly?
Yes, and the people that are whispering are typically looking at a card.
Okay, alright. Well, that's probably just because they're horny. Is anyone whispering and not looking at a con?
Probably
Yes.
the ones that are looking at Morgan.
One dude looking at a dude that is looking specifically at Yoshi.
Okay.
Maybe that dude?
He's just gay,
He just-
Atlas.
He could just be. Either that, or he could just not. Either that, he could just not realize that. Hey,
Sorry,
Yoshi,
what?
take off your shirt real quick.
So you just mean open up the Hakama board? Sure. And he just does that.
Gotta look over at the guy that was looking at Yoshi earlier.
He has a nosebleed.
Oh no, he's gay.
I've got a pretty good gaydar.
So
I'm so,
that's exceptional.
I'm sorry, why do I attract homosexuals?
Because you are a man?
Ah, yes, that makes sense.
Yes.
I mean, I attract homosexuals?
Morgan's gonna look around the bar and see if anyone seems to be noticing Bentley
Few are, but they're also just looking. A couple of the
in the
pirates
same
looking-
way that they're noticing Morgan or
Oh
Khan.
no! Oh no! None of them.
They're probably looking at the
Apparently
fucking-
not.
They're probably looking at the fucking weirdo that's wearing a scroll as a scarf.
Yes, they're doing that and judging you immensely.
I think the homosexuals would prefer it if you had a better sense of clothing style.
What is wrong with wearing my... What? I wear my doctrine on my sleeve. Literally.
Yeah, something tells me that most people who are a little bit less on the normal inverted commas spectrum of both gender and sexuality probably don't really like organized religion too much. Says Etna.
Hit the nail on the head, Edna.
That was a really thought out and excellent what the fuck? Why does he get that? Not to be rude, but
Oh,
he's not, you know.
well, considering the
idiot.
rest of us,
I would-
Verbose.
yes. I was going to say an idiot. Yeah, I was going to agree with that.
Okay, well, how are we finding the pirates?
Guys, I got bored. I can't just come back over.
Well, we were trying to buy drinks for them and grab the positive attention of everyone in the bar and then have a look around.
and
If we
find
can't-
some dudes.
If we can't find anyone that looks suspicious, just go up to a couple of different people and try and strike up a conversation. See if they seem shady. If they do, keep talking. If they don't, then go up to someone else.
But I'm bad at those kinds of things. I don't good at deceiving.
You don't need to lie to them. You just need to chat to them about anything that's not asking them if they're pirates and attempting terrorism. Anything other than what you actually want to ask them. See if they look a little off. And then, come on, this can't be this difficult for you. You've got observation hockey, for crying out loud.
I mean, yeah, but wait. Hey, I have an idea.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, did you know this woman's worth 301 million berries? You know this woman's worth 390 million berries?
Edna, did you have a stroke?
Yes, I had a stroke. Not Edna. He had the right bounty. I was going through 3 different wrong bounties. Sorry. He would have said the right one first time. I didn't. Ignore me. I'm a dumb.
Edna, is that not going to get us all attacked instantly?
That actually is a good point. We probably should try and get ourselves attacked. And what would get us attacked by pirates? Envy. Good idea.
That is a. I guess in that case, we may as well all declare it then. And
What?
hopefully not.
Let me see if this plan works out.
Hmm.
Wait, legit? That's just one of the pirates in the back says.
Yeah.
Damn. On multiple levels.
Still horny.
Yeah.
Can I try and determine if it's just horny, because it's mentioning a con, or whether it's actually impressed by the bounty number?
Yeah, roll insight. It won't be high.
Okay. 20.
Yeah, sturdy. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, it's that guy's generally impressed. A few people look envious and other such things.
I'm gonna try and go up to one of the people that look. I'm gonna subtly point out the people that look envious to everyone in the group, and then I'm gonna go up to one of them.
Sure,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
You open combo, not me.
All right. You seem pretty impressed by our captain's bounty. You a pirate? You a pirate too?
Bounty level though.
Eh, fair. It takes a bit to get that. Although sometimes it just involves hanging around a certain pirate with a high enough bounty.
You'd think that.
That's how I got my first bounty. I had one fight with her, and then instantly got a bounty. Do you believe it?
I think I know her. She's easily infamous, isn't she?
Yeah, decently. Maybe not in the new world yet, but we'll get there. Don't worry. I'm sure you'll get a bounty too. You got this. And Morgan will just grin and walk up to the next person. That guy didn't seem particularly sus, at least from the social interactions that you gave. Especially
Yes,
since he's
if I-
not bounty level.
I mean, if we want to get, if we want to get attacked, I have a method by which we could do so quite easily.
That's not
What
true.
would that be, Bentley?
If it's like those that have it involve us shouting something out that will actually cause a fight, I'd really rather not.
Oh, never mind then.
We
I
can
mean,
shout
like taking
out.
on.
Oh no, I was going to tell them that they're all, no, they're going to tell them that they're all sinners and need to convert to the way of Shen. That seems to get me
No,
attacked
that
always.
that isn't going to just start a fight with pirates. That's going to start a fight with anyone in here that finds Shen annoying, or more accurately,
seems to get
finds
me-
you annoying.
I know, it seemed to get me.
That
it
is
seemed
not
get
going to
me attacked in
specifically
a lot
get
of
the
places,
pirates.
so-
Yeah, because maybe because you're being a dick. That might be part of it.
But if we just very loudly insult pirates,
We are.
We are pirates.
We are pirates.
I'm not exactly
know
going to
that?
win points.
I did just point out the captain's bounty.
god damn it.
I mean,
Guys, can I say my plan? I was gonna say we just leave and see who follows us.
That
Oh.
does sound like a good
Oh
plan.
yeah, that actually would work. Huh.
Well, we set the
Oh.
captain's bounty, and I'm imagining Morgan's talked to more than one person. But I just
Yeah,
don't want to roleplay all of it. Did any of them look
Yep.
sus, or did any of
none
them
of which
admit that
looked-
they were bounty pirates?
None of them did.
So
Wait.
anyone who said they were a
We
pirate
shouldn't-
said they didn't have a bounty?
Wait, hold on. Yoshi and Yoshi and the captain should stay in the building. It might throw off our data if they leave and someone from the bar follows them.
But it's her bounty that I said. Just trust me, Benz. I think this will work out.
Alright, so are we all leaving, or only some of us?
But what if someone just follows her because they want to get her number or something? Want to get her snail number?
What number? No, snails are working anyway.
That's okay. We can try.
So are we all leaving, or just some of us?
I would rather leave. I feel like I'm getting weird stares.
Yeah, you're in a bar full of drunk people. That's unfortunately something that's pretty normal. Come on, let's get out of here.
Same stares to get back on the ship too, though. Kat says as she starts walking out with the rest of you guys.
From Sky?
From Sky and Chris.
Morgan makes a mental note of that. Well, that should be pretty obvious why. Does Akan acknowledge that comment at any point?
She's thinking about the comments.
Akan, they're
I don't-
attracted to you.
I don't understand. Why is it obvious?
Akan, both of those people are attracted to you. Sky's a lesbian
That-
disaster, and Chris, well,
I'm bad at this, okay?
fair enough.
yeah.
Also, Khan 100% knows that Sky is okay.
The lesbian disaster? Yes. No, she has not yet worked that bit out yet, because she's just bad with working that stuff out and bad with talking about it. She is incredibly romantically awkward. But you're the one that actually got a freaking fiance. You know how this shit works. I don't.
Fair enough.
Lucky bastard. As you got walking out, you see one of the people from outside the bar. You see someone who starts following you outside the bar as Edna starts leading us through some different back streets.
Do we all see it?
Yeah, it's pretty. The dude's being the dude's being not quite obvious, but is somewhat obvious.
Can we see any details of the person from behind us, assuming that we're just, catching glimpses from the side of our vision?
They seem to be like somewhat tanned, decently strong looking. They don't They have a bounty you don't imagine to be too high, but they definitely look familiar. You believe you recognize them as one of the guys you glooped for earlier.
Okay. I'm not gonna say it out loud because then the guy might hear, but I'm just gonna look around at the crew and probably gesture to the opposite side to where the guy is. Or just gesture off to the side, but not exactly where the guy is, so it doesn't look like we're looking at him.
If I'm right,
back.
if I'm right, they'll probably try and jump the captain.
Mm.
And it just says sort of half whisperingly. So, how about a few of us break up and look into different areas? Well, look at different areas while he follows the captain. Then we, circle in behind him.
All right. I'm thinking we should split into terms of 2 or 3.
I'll go with Morgan.
Fair
Why
enough.
is it always us paired up?
You know why it's always us paired up.
Guess I'll go with you two then.
I'm going to say that Morgan does not know why they're paired up, and if they do, they refuse to acknowledge why.
So I guess I'm going with the Munchkin and Atlas then.
Yeah, that's
Hey.
right.
That was Etna who said that.
Hey.
Alrighty then. Okay, see you guys in a sec. And Ed will sort of walk in one direction as you guys walking around to another. And I'm gonna drag everyone onto, because this dude is basically focused entirely on a Khan. Drag you guys over to here.
Hey, we're in a battle. Time to beat this poor man to the bloody pulp.
I mean, we might not need to.
And as he walks up,
So
he
he's a
eventually
pirate, not just a creep.
he walks up.
Hmm.
No, you recognized him from one of the attacks as one of the people who you punched and they turned to gloop.
Ah, okay.
Well, even someone like her should easily be caught off guard. I can see you, but I saw you behind me, right? As Constance, she turns around. As did the rest of my friends. Hello.
Hi there.
What's up? Hey, Ben, do you want to do your
Ben,
dramatic
really?
reveal?
He's gonna jump out or what?
Oh fuck, we're doing it now. Hey,
Jump out from behind the houses where you were hiding.
yeah!
Hold on, I'm gonna roll something. She falls on her face.
Great work, Ben. And Bentley, is
Oh
Bentley
wait,
still
we're doing it right now.
Is Bentley still trying to stealth or?
I can do it. I'm
Bentley,
stealthy.
we're not trying to hide from them.
I'm
Bentley
telling
roll
you,
stealth then.
I'm telling you, I can do stealth.
I'm gonna try and do perception against him.
The wall that I'm hiding behind just crumbles.
Bentley, even I can see you.
Wait, Bentley's hiding behind the no sneak sign.
I'm
Is that
genuinely
it?
gonna. No, yeah, even the dude sees you. Yeah.
The wall that he's hiding behind just crumbles.
Great
I can
sneak,
stealth,
Bentley.
I can stealth, I swear. Fine. I guess I'm gonna have to beat this man to a pulp.
Mm.
Damn it.
Appealing as that sounds, he's probably just another Gloop clone.
What was that? So what was this your plan? To just loop us to what? Just interrogate me? Please. I have no reason to be scared of you. Oh, I love it when they say that part. And I'm gonna roll something with advantage. Oh no, I rolled like shit!
I'm gonna try and block off an exit just in case he goes this way.
Yep. And Ash says that.
Hockey!
Doing the intimidation at him. As you just watch him
Hockey,
suddenly
bitch.
fall backwards and start and crawl away, seemingly suddenly massively terrified. Yes, I don't quite think that's how this works, sir. as he bumps into Yoshi standing behind him with his arms crossed.
Wait, does Yoshi? Hold on, does Yoshi also have the Conqueror's Hockey? Oh wait, we should probably actually close in now, sure.
Yeah.
Does Yoshi also have Conqueror's Haki? He's just sitting behind him with his arms crossed.
Just a sec. You're...
Hello.
Hey.
Big ol' headed.
Alright, yep.
Big ol' headed just walks in
Sweet.
behind.
Bint is going to lightly jab at one of his legs with one of her skewers and just be like, "Hey, I'm here too. Be scared.
Now,
I can stab you.
here's the bit when you answer all of our questions. Sound like fun?
Sound like more fun than the alternative?
Getting, pile drive into the ground.
Because I'm pretty sure all of us here have... Actually, let me have a check really quickly. Atlas, you're 170, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I can make myself a lot heavier.
I think she was talking about your bounty.
Oh yeah, I'm 170.
I'm 130 mil.
Wait, you're 170 pounds just by... You're 170 kilos by default?
Bounty.
Well, actually, it can be both, but anyway, that's not the point. Sorry, you go, Bentley.
Right, 145. And climbing, I might add.
But they
If all of
still
us
don't have
put-
your name right.
Oh my god! All of us put together is over 1 billion berries. And
I've got 30 million as well, and I'm gonna get bigger. Gonna get as big as Luffy someday.
Good luck with that.
Gamu Gamu no giant!
You don't have the gum gum fruit. But good luck.
Giants.
I've got a freaking mythical zone, not like that.
That is
basic
not known.
Paramecia.
That it is a paramecia to everyone at this stage of the story.
Yeah, that's what Bint
No,
is
that's
saying.
what she's saying. Bint is saying.
I've got a mythical zone. He's got just a stupid ass Paramecia. No way he's gonna climb any better, right?
I mean, he's a pirate captain, and he beat a warlord. And who knows what he's doing now? His crew kind of disappeared for 2 years. Then again, so did ours.
Oh, shadowing!
So,
Tell us
answer-
the answer to our questions now, or we'll direct more of our ADHD at you.
So, I have a quick question, sir. Why the hell are you guys on the island working with the Navy? So that the Queen will cave to one side.
Hmm.
You guys here, she actually has someone that could stop us.
So the queen could cave to one side of what?
The Navy or the pirates, right?
Okay. What about the bombs then? I said, and she just looks down at him again, like full death stare. What about the bombs? Captain Hawfinch told us to set them so that the Queen would agree to be part of our territory.
Does the name Hawfinch sound familiar?
Yeah, sure. If you guys want to see if you remember who Hawfinch was, go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Bint and Bentley.
History?
Going for Atlas.
Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna. know.
23.
Oh, thank goodness Morgan said.
Oh, I should roll for. I'll roll for
Bint
Etna
got-
and Yoshi as well.
Bint got a 23 as well, actually.
Well, Yoshi doesn't know anything
no,
either,
that's
apparently.
No, he doesn't.
So does my 23 succeed? Who else succeeds? Aside from
I-
Etna.
23, so.
No, actually, Etna doesn't. Yeah. You remember Wesley Hawfinch as being one of the pirates who had been helping you out?
Hawfinch. You mean the pirate that was helping out clean up the rubble after the terrorist attack? Is that who you're saying? And Morgan's just gonna go up in his face and go, is that him?
Yeah.
Morgan's gonna put him down. That rat.
Damn
Not
it.
the word I would have used.
Even I wasn't able to see that evil.
None of us were.
Uh,
So why is he doing this? What, he want to take over the island?
He wants
It's
to
like
make it part of his territory.
Territory?
Nice.
What is he? An emperor?
He wants to be one.
Feel like he's gonna
And
need
his
to
crew's
do a
been
little more
hiding
than
from
this.
us the entire time. He's been allying with the Navy in order to have a chance against us, yet he thinks he's going to be an emperor?
Hmm. Well, I suppose. What is?
Hold on, I'm still confused. Why did he want? Wait. Why would he join up with the Navy if he's wanting to be an emperor?
I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I can't speak for the captain.
Because he's too piss weak to even try seriously fighting us. He won't even send real people. He just sends clones.
Yeah.
But if he's wanting to make this island into his territory, why is he trying to get the Queen to join with the Navy?
He is, and he's trying to make. Means he's trying to make.
He's working with the Navy to get us out of there. Then he's going to fight with the Navy as opposed to us. Because apparently both of
Yeah,
them see
right.
us as much bigger of a threat.
Also
About
get us
time.
out of here, eh?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
a bigger threat than the Navy?
We
You shouldn't have.
Akan's a bigger
As a
threat
whole,
than the
yeah.
Navy.
Yeah. And once they get us out of the way, it just makes it easier.
I mean, even the
So,
combined
all of this
bounty
was-
of the people here is over 1 billion.
So all of this was just done because. So all of this was just done because we. What? Because we were here. We showed up.
No, the bomb. We will always do it when to set off the bombs. But because you were here, our planes couldn't go as they were supposed to. You getting in our way every time. And more than that, the captain knows how terrifyingly strong you all are. So I want to try and break you up one by one.
Well, that didn't exactly work.
Yeah, no, not really.
Yeah.
You split us into
groups of like 3 or 4 apiece.
It worked on like one member of the crew.
If anything, we split you guys up into one-on-one.
Except we
They-
didn't because they
Please.
were all clones.
But like still.
These guys have risked nothing at any points in this entire attempt.
Wait. We should check something. How much do you know of Hawfinch's ability?
Ability.
The clones. The clay clones.
Captain's not a devil fruit user.
Then who's
Well,
using
clearly
this?
they've got some. Well, clearly you've got someone who's able to make these clones.
One of the other members can, but
What?
You gonna spit it out?
I can't. No, I can't betray the crew. I can't betray the crew like that. I've already said way too much.
If you say nothing more, this is the end for you.
And Bentley's gonna try and go up to him and just grab him and stare him dead in the eyes.
Whether you speak or not, your own crew is going to abandon you after this.
You've
Now,
already betrayed them.
now, your choices here are simple. We either give you back to them, or you keep hiding stuff from us. And, well, do you really want to see why we're called the Demon Shell Pirates?
I'm gonna roll a quick will pass save for him.
Do I roll intimidation or something?
Yeah, she'll roll intimidation.
Okay, what is Bentley's intimidation? Oh, fuck, he doesn't have intimidation.
Damn it,
Roll
I should have done
intimidation,
the
that's
check.
all good.
I have proficiency. Not good, but I have proficiency.
Roll intimidation then.
Fuck.
He is not intimidated by you.
Do I get advantage because it was a cool speech?
No.
Or because it was a cool line?
Oh,
Man.
come on.
I
Do
rolled
you get
your
advantage
willpower
because I
which
helped
is
him?
flat. You didn't though. He was all on his own for
Oh.
all of it.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
May I?
Come on.
And
You-
Morgan's
Why
just
not
gonna look
have
at Bentley.
intimidation?
Hmm.
Do your worst.
Oh, look, the point is, you can either go back to your crew and they can just make you into sushi, or you can just tell us.
I won't. I won't tell you. I've told you enough.
You've already betrayed your crew.
Who-
What makes you think that they'll want you back after that?
I don't care if they want me back. I refuse to betray him. So do your worst. I refuse.
Can I see which
And then
which him he's talking about? Whether it's the guy with the clone ability or whether it's Hawfinch?
You could roll insight on that.
Guy with the clone ability, or that's a 30.
He's talking about the guy with the clone ability. Yes.
So your loyalty isn't to your captain; it's to a crewmate. You do know that when we are able to fight you for real, when we beat you, we're going to fight that crewmate too. What's going to happen then? How are you going to protect this one person that you're actually loyal to? Because you clearly don't have the strength to do it.
I don't. But I'm pretty sure telling you won't help him either. So I may as well just shut up and hope for the best, right?
alternatively, if you don't tell us exactly who this person is and how we can stop them, then we're going to have to expend a lot more energy in trying to defeat this person. All of our efforts will be focused on the one that's causing us the most trouble, and that's the clone. And that's the clone maker.
And he might still win then. I won't.
Look
give him-
around you. Look at how many people here could instantly take his life if necessary.
But I know your crew and you won't.
No. But you also know that could be the worst option, right? You've seen the voodoo girl, how she can torment people. We won't try to continue hurting people, but if you can't help us distinguish him from the crowd, we might not be able to not.
I won't do it.
You're loyal to this person for a reason, and you're not loyal to the crew. Do you think this person thinks differently from the rest of the crew?
I'm not telling you anything.
Damn it, your loyalty is misguided. You'd really rather us have to focus all of our energy on taking this one guy down than simply let us know how we can not hurt him.
I may not believe in the captain's methods, but I believe in his vision. And he's essential to it. So I refuse to submit to you all.
You're going to get your friend killed.
No, I won't. You don't kill people. I've heard your crew's lineage. You don't kill.
Hold on, Morgan. Let me do this.
I'll step back.
Bentley's gonna step forward again. Sir, what is your name? Surely you can grant us that.
Rhaego.
Rhaego. Listen. I was like you once as well. I come from a place where our society is looked over by people at the top. We call them Grand Masters, but they could be seen like captains. They guide us, help us reach a goal that we all want to see. And for many of us, we believed in them, trusted them. I had friends who followed who followed the leader of the Grandmaster. And they all believed in his message, believed in the light that he shone, and in the path that, and in what lied at the end of the path. But far too many people were hurt by that man. He didn't care for any of them. If they needed to hurt themselves, if they needed to risk their lives or even die for this man to reach his goals, he wouldn't think twice about doing it. He wouldn't think twice about using them to commit atrocious acts they never wanted to do. We as a crew have gone from place to place stopping people like that, from hurting those that follow them, blinded by the promises that they give at the end of that journey that they lead us on. If your friend is anything like me, if your friend is anything like mine, then he's hurting right now. But he's pushing through it because he simply believes in what the captain is trying to force out of him. I wasn't able to see it in time. I wasn't able to stop my friend from following that monster. Rhaego, please. You can see what I'm talking about, can't you?
Look down. Before he looks up at you straight in the eyes. You don't get me at all. And he's gonna throw a punch at you. It's a hit. That actually would connect.
Probably.
It's not gonna be much. He is only throwing a punch at you, so it's a D10 of damage. Yeah. Shit. 19.
Ow. Well, Bentley's probably gonna Bentley's probably not going to do anything to defend that, but 19.
Well, you could do your worst. I swear I will not betray. I've said what I was gonna say, and that's as far as I'm going. So the rest of you. So the rest of you can go ahead and do whatevs. I'm done talking.
Then why? I know that I just said something that made you angry. What is it?
That's for you to work out. That's it. We ain't getting more from him. I don't think we're gonna get any more from him.
Just one more thing. Rhaego, this captain of yours, do you think he's looking for you right now? Think you'd care?
Yeah, I think he'd even... If he doesn't know I'm gone yet, it's probably because I did something stupid instead of waiting for the plan to go ahead like always. At that point, it ain't on him, it's on me.
Damn it. I still can't do this. And Bentley's gonna stand up, and you'll see both of his fists of white knuckle clenched as he just walks away.
So do you want me to knock him out or what?
Probably have to. It's not like we can take him to the Marines, and it's not like we can just leave him out here. He's just going to end up attacking us.
Yeah, you're right. I'll kind of just roll a punch. That hits. This guy has next to their health, so I think basic damage plus hockey would kill him. Wow. It nearly didn't.
Holy shit.
Thank fuck
you
for hockey.
nailed on damage, almost.
Yeah.
Thank fuck for hockey. Yeah, no, he's unconscious. But, yeah.
So, what do we do in that case? Just leave him out here?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Well, I guess we got what we could.
Let's hope the spy team knows what they're doing.
Damn it, he's just like Ty was.
No, Ty was smarter than that. Or at least Ty was not the same as that.
Thought I'd finally be able to reach people like that.
So maybe that guy was loyal in a different way than we were thinking. Or maybe Hawfinch ain't Geen. Actually, thinking about it, Hawfinch might not be Geen.
Clearly, there's something about this man that inspires loyalty. It's just a question of what.
Didn't seem like it was Hawfinch that was inspiring loyalty though.
It
His
was
vision.
Play that guy.
The guy said that Hawfinch's vision spoke to him somehow.
His vision was to become an emperor. If this
Yeah.
is
People don't
Something
just
to
want to
do with
become
that.
emperors for no reason.
maybe all of these people were hurt by emperors in the past, and they see Hawfinch as some sort of change of
emperor?
form, an avenging emperor sort of deal.
Not exactly as if we're going to be able to tell based on what he said.
Yeah, I get the feeling he let some stuff slip, but my hockey can only last so long. I guess he got his will back.
Hmm.
I ain't a master of it yet, to be fair.
Still, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, well, I get the feeling I'm only just getting okay at it. And let's be real, I fucking am. The highest number I've rolled with advantage on intimidation with legendary is a 4.
Hmm.
Sure, it's plus legendary, but the highest rolled number is 4.
Hmm.
I guess it's showing her relative
Inexperience.
newness. Yeah, it's inexperience with the ability, but still, it's a powerful ability. Oh, come on, Bentley, cool your chest. We can punch him in the face later.
It's not him that I want to punch.
I meant the
Okay.
captain.
Okay, it is him that I want to punch then.
If we can actually finally get to him.
And for that, we'll cut over to the lab team. Lab team.
That was a cool. That's
Alright.
a cool little moment for Bentley. That was fun.
Yeah.
Alright, I reckon Chris should enter earlier than us. Or
He's
separately
already
to us.
inside.
Cool.
Yeah, Chris is
I'm gonna
already
mute-
inside and milling around at that point.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second. I'll still be listening. I'm just gonna go check on something.
Okay.
Enough.
So, were we able to get lab coats?
Yes. Shane had already stolen one.
Yep.
Cool.
He
And
looked better on the lab coat than me.
Sky, you can just take one off one of the doors.
Alright, cool. I'll take a lab coat. Alright.
Areas on the map, but it's just because I need her for copying, pasting in other areas. She's not actually here.
Okay. How many people seem to be around here?
You see a few scientists around the place, but
Do any of them have line of sight to the door?
as you walk towards the door, you see that there's this bizarre reflective crystal near it. Apparently, Chris set up a way for you to sneak in easier.
I touch the
You've got
crystal.
advantage on stealth. You have advantage on stealth with that because she's made it so that the line of sight on the door is obscured.
Okay.
I didn't
that
need
works.
advantage.
You did not because you rolled the same thing, but you know.
Also, I'm pretty sure I've got decent stealth.
Shane's got a 26, so he's fine.
My stealth is master.
I'm gonna roll for one of the scientists. Neither of them see you. None of the scientists can see you. And I'm gonna roll a quick deception for Chris. Wow, that's bad. Let's see if they get better. The scientists, however, are completely and totally entranced by her knowledge that she's granting to everybody, so they do not notice.
Okay.
Fair
She's
enough.
lied badly, but they are idiots. Also, cute girl scientist equal to nerdy scientist probably means they are kind of, you know.
Like everyone, they're into Chris. They got good taste.
Yeah, that do be true.
Alright.
So, yeah. I see there's only a few around the place, and most of them are mostly focusing on their stations now. And as Chris walks back over to you guys, okay, they are not going to be paying much attention for a while. We should have about 20 minutes, I think.
All right. So, main issue I can see is that door there, and Sky's just gonna point to it. That's the only area we haven't checked, and well, because it's the only area we haven't checked, there's probably something up with it. Since you and I definitely checked this entire place pretty carefully yesterday. A couple of days ago. So it's probably the area we haven't checked.
Which I was wondering about that door. It felt weird, but I wasn't sure why.
That door looks complicated, and I think you're definitely the person with the best chance of getting in. So,
That is true. I am the smart one.
also, I wouldn't be surprised if you already invented something like that.
Actually, yeah, it is me. That seems familiar.
You should be able to figure out something in that regard.
Yeah,
but-
sec. I'm gonna roll investigation for her. That is good. Let me check her investigation stat.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back, sweet. Character sheet. There it is. Click. She has.
Also, what is it with this? Also, what is it with this episode and just using the major female characters in the major female members of the crew as voyeurists?
No, it's just that door.
I don't know, Bint. Why are we doing that?
That
That was your idea!
That was
And
your
it
idea.
worked.
And then everyone else just jumped on it.
And the the scientist nat one. So I went, what is the most tropey reason why the scientist wouldn't see through deception? Ah, right, boobs.
To be fair,
Well,
they are
maybe
very
now.
they are very good boobs apparently.
Pervert.
I said apparently.
I mean, I'm glad you see. I'm glad you understand, Eli. I thought I was the
Ah, yes,
lone
I-
pervert of this crew, but no, I'm not. I appreciate it.
I am not a part of. Hey, I'm technically not a part of the crew. Plus, you have Bint. No, she's not a pervert. She's just fucking awkward.
Bint's not a
fair,
pervert,
the
she's a
crew is-
shipper.
The crew is awkward or disasters.
Sometimes
that's
literal
pretty
disasters.
accurate.
This is quite literally just what if the main crew of One Piece was all Gen Z?
No, because I haven't used the words Gyat or Rizzler yet.
Don't.
I now know what
Yeah.
I now know what Bentley's going to be using without any understanding of the context from now on.
Oh, dear Lord, no.
We're gonna be the hip folk, apparently.
We aren't hip. We don't understand what any of those mean, or if we. At least I hope you don't.
Io.
I don't care. Let's continue on with the session.
Okay.
Okay then. Yeah. So. Okay. Wait a second. Because that's 26.
Can I just keep my eye out to see if any of the other scientists look like they're noticing it?
No,
Yeah.
they're all very absorbed in their own areas.
Cool. I'm still gonna keep my eyes open for the other scientists, just in
That's fine.
case.
Yeah. Same.
I know what this is.
You do.
The door is. It's controlled by a extremely primitive, and it's very slapdash, but still artificial intelligence. Kind of like the thing I made for Edith.
Oh no, they've got an Edith.
No, this is nowhere near the same level.
They've got
Means that it
something
should
like
be
an
easier
Edith.
then.
It is so it is something that can kind of think and choose and make decisions, but without it's artificial intelligence, like a damn it, this is really hard to explain that people who know scientific. Basically, think about it like a person that's much stupider and a robot.
Actually, have I heard of artificial
Seriously.
intelligence before? Can I just see if I've heard of it before? Because that might make it
Haven't we
easier.
fought the haven't we fought the pacifistas?
We fought a pacifist, and we don't know what we didn't know what the fuck they were. We thought they were robots. And we met Edith, who was an AI, which Chris explained vaguely. Yeah, Sky, roll
History?
history with intelligence investigation. Oh yeah, no, you don't get it.
Okay, fair enough.
You would have needed to
I'll
roll
just.
like an 18, 19, or 20 for it.
Okay, yeah. I guess I will just. And I'm guessing that's rolled.
Yeah,
Fair. I will nod along and I guess just say, that's probably a later explanation.
yeah, I'll do that in the future. Anyway, it's basically it has to decide who gets let through by some certain specifications. I'll see if I can try and open it. Gonna roll check for her. And you see with her up the panel, she can't seem to quite open the door. Damn, this is really high and complex.
So we have to match the specifications. Or
Oh,
maybe
no,
there's an
wait, I
alternative.
haven't. Yeah, I figured it. Nah, I figured one out. You watch as she generates a big old stick of crystal and smashes it straight into what you assume is the power supply to the door.
Does anyone else seem to notice this?
Yeah.
I'm going to roll perception for them with disadvantage. 11. Okay, some of them notice. Shane, web, please.
Yep, of course. Yeah, Spider's just gonna jump off the shot and he's just gonna web them up.
Yeah. So I'll make them both roll dex saves. The two scientists. They fail.
Yep.
These are basically citizens. They are webbed to their stations immediately.
Alright, done.
There we go. And she just grips onto the bottom of the door and just lifts it up. And it smashes into the roofs and gets stuck there. There we go. Door's open.
Did that make enough noise to make anyone else notice? Because that sounds noisy.
There are only 2 people left in the lab, and they have both been tied up.
Fair enough. Well, the stealthy
Well,
option
guess we
did
go
not
on.
work.
It did work. It's just
Oh.
that Chris couldn't work out. It's just that Chris couldn't open the door because she rolled a 6.
And- Oh, I
Like
guess we
the
may as
check,
well rush
so the
along.
check was a 23. She rolled a 20.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
So
not
she
much you
picked
can
the
do
other
about that.
option of just break the power to the door.
And then just open it. Which honestly just makes this a whole lot easier because now we just gotta get in there quickly.
But now we won't get
Yeah.
as much time in there. This did not make it easier.
Actually, that is a fair point.
Look, they've raised the alarms, and they don't have cameras in here for some reason.
All right, let's try and get in quickly and find what we need.
Also, don't forget the snails still don't work. As Chris starts walking down with you two. As you guys start walking down, Chris will look over to you, Shane, and ask you something really quickly. So I just have a really quick question.
Yes.
Does spotty webs like go away after a while, or do they stick around?
Oh no, I made sure that they'll eventually disintegrate. That's temporary.
When is eventually?
The limit's clearly at least several days, considering history.
It'll be about. Here's the light cast, so about an hour.
How? We're gonna need to tie them up again then.
Okay, then I'll do the more permanent dose.
Wait, permanent? Don't kill them. Just wet them up.
I wasn't going to kill them. Anyway.
Permanent dose sounds like you're killing them.
These are innocent
I guess you
people. Let's
can-
try not to kill anyone. Plus,
Fine.
come on, we don't even kill people we're fighting. Why would we kill random civilians?
I wasn't. I meant that it would last longer. They would be stuck there.
That is what
I
you
guess
meant?
we're just shooting them. Yes.
Cool.
Not sound that way. Did that come through my mic or no?
Yeah.
Or rather screaming bloody murder in the background. At a quite well-timed time, as I imagine Shane webbed up the other two.
Yep.
Okay.
Look, they're perfectly fine.
With that, you guys find the Royal Advisor's secret office, or regular office.
Okay.
Now time for the fun part of rifling through all this shit to find secrets. So everybody roll investigation.
Okay. I think I have advantage on that.
Fair
Let me
enough.
double check. Investigation. Advantage. Master proficiency. Cool. 29.
Me, Shane, I got a... Okay, so the lowest was 27? Yeah,
I
so...
got professional. Yeah.
Okay, then the lowest was Robbie's, which is still, like, I think... No, that's 25. So the lowest was a 25, so you all succeed.
What do we find?
We find some documents that are written by the Royal Advisor. A woman you'd seen earlier walking into this room, so, you know, it's her room, obviously.
Mm.
They seem like a diary is the best way to describe it. They seem to... I don't know the dates for what specifically happened when, so I can't say those. So I'm just going to say blank, blank day, blank, blank month.
Mm.
I didn't set that up, unfortunately, because One Piece doesn't have a fucking calendar, I can guess.
That would slow things down, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, no one's had a birthday on the ship, so I can't even work out what the time frame is in series. So,
Damn.
yeah, I'm a little shit SOL for that one. Which seem to, which basically say this. I've invited Vice Admiral Hastings towards this island. Knowing his poor history with it, I had assumed that this would be enough to, well, make Ira on the back foot from the start. The woman is too foolish. She doesn't see the ways we can actually push forwards our science under the world government. My hope is that she'll be... I'll be able to force her into an area where she can accept the conditions that I desire. Hopefully, Hastings seems to be fairly amiable for this outcome. I'm unsure of why, but he does seem to have some interest in this island still. Despite his... I assume it's something along the lines of desiring further... What is it that he keeps talking about? Ah, yes, respect and admiration. Either way, he's a useful fool. And soon the Queen will actually be in the position I want her to be in.
Wow.
Alright.
That's damning.
Sorry, my headphones dropped out for a bit. What happened?
Basically, the Royal Advisor has been conspiring against Ira this whole time to try and get the island to join the world government under some pretty shit conditions.
Ah,
And she's working with Hastings since before this started.
I mean, I know what I'm.
And
thinking.
also she's using Hastings to get what she wants.
Yeah. Wow. Man, this really is multi-layered, isn't it?
This is definitely a complicated conspiracy. We should take this so it doesn't get destroyed.
Yeah. well,
Try
we
and
should
get it
probably
back to Yoshitsune and Jamie.
We should get the others too.
Yeah,
There's more to this place, but I have a gut feeling if we go there, we'll be coming into a fight.
we
Or at
should
the
get
very
out of
least,
here
leave
before
one.
we get noticed.
Yeah, let's do. You mean
We
more
found
notice.
enough.
Yeah.
Well, true.
If we get the other, we should just get the others back here as quick as possible, and then they'll, which one of you's fastest?
I'm pretty sure that's me. I've got a 60-foot movement speed. I can also dash as a action and bonus action. How about you?
Yeah, that's you.
Also,
think
I have
Shane-
shave at max
I don't-
level. What about Shane?
I don't think Shane has the double dash, so it's you.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
it would definitely be you.
I'm the fastest.
Great. We'll just camp out here and keep the office and keep this place
Secure?
guarded.
Maybe you should
Yeah,
try and get the scientists who were working and webbed into the office so that, anyone who walks in doesn't see them.
I was just gonna stick them behind these big old walls and tell people that hey, no one's allowed in right now.
That would also work. All right, I'll get to the rest of the crew. They were near the bar, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
it shouldn't be too hard to
Yeah.
find. I mean, Ed is freaking 14 feet tall.
All right, see ya. And I'm
You'd
just going
probably
to
hear 'em too.
stealthily get out of the labs and then rush.
Yeah, she will find us pretty quickly. And I'm going
She.
to switch you being you, Scoy.
Okay, Sky will find the crew. Okay, thank you. That is important clarification. I thought that the other two had just been found, and that would be a problem.
Yeah, no. So, Scoy, you find us as we're walking back from.
Actually,
That
did
one
I
door.
take the evidence with me, or did I leave it with Chris and Shane?
Or what would you have done?
I'd probably say
I would have asked them for their input.
I mean,
Should I
probably
take
get
this
some
to show the
Sky takes
captain?
evidence.
Yes, actually, no, take it.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys in a bit. And I'm gonna rush out. Okay. And I'm gonna try and find the rest of the crew. Is it difficult for me to find the rest of the crew? I imagine I
Not
would be
really.
moonwalking and double dashing.
Yeah, it's not hard. It kind of sticks out like a sore thumb.
This guy's just gonna rock up next to the crew and go, "Hey, we found what we were looking for. Evidence of a royal conspiracy.
Hmm.
What do you mean, royal?
Look at this." And Sky's just going to point at the journal. This is the evidence. Try to be careful with it. And she's using Hastings, and and the royal advisor has been planning against the queen from the start.
Kidding me?
She's trying to get the Navy here in order to pressure the queen into doing what she wants by getting the Navy to offer her some terrible deals and give her no way of fighting
also-
back.
We also found out some information. It turns out the captain, the leader of the pirates, is trying to become an emperor, and they're wanting to take this place over as a part of their new territory.
He is using
By the
smart
out-
tactics, but I'm questioning why he's not faced anyone.
Hastings. It's that Hastings guy. Not Hastings, sorry. It's that Hawfinch guy.
Yeah, I would have been very shocked if Hawfinch was the guy who was trying to become a pirate, considering the fact that he's a vice admiral.
Hastings.
That,
Is the, yeah.
yeah.
I got the wrong way
Hastings.
around, but yeah.
Can I see if I remember who that is?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you remember.
Wait, he was helping us. He was even helping near the med tent. That guy?
Playing both
Yeah,
sides.
That two-faced bastard.
the man hid from
So
the
Jamie's
man hid
suspicions
his evil
right.
from all of us.
Not the
We-
time.
Gotta
Chris and Shane are still in there. We should go meet up with them in case they get
I'll-
into any trouble.
Okay, yeah, sweet. Can I grab Jamie on the way past? He's had his suspicions against her for years.
We're gonna go towards the labs. Meet us there.
Easy.
All right,
It
let's
won't be
go.
too hard. It won't be too hard. I told him to wait out front of my place.
All right,
Actually, wait out front
Let's
of the
go.
castle gate.
everyone, let's go as quickly as we can. Okay? We need to make sure that if anything
thinking-
happens, we can back them up.
I'm still confused about one thing, though.
What?
Is this royal conspiracy? Are the royal advisors on the side of the pirates or the Marines?
It's on our own side.
They're on their own side. They're using the Marines. They're using the Marines to pressure the Queen into some kind of deal. Or to do something that they want. I'm not sure what, though. I mean, she'd have no way of defending herself. Especially considering the fact that... Well, considering the fact that she's lost her Devil Fruit abilities. She'd have no way of defending herself or this island.
That was most likely the point, huh?
What would they be pressuring her into? I don't want to be the one that comes up with this realization because I know it. I'm
It's
trying to give
fine.
the pieces. I don't want to be the one that figures this out.
It's fine. I'm gonna basically outright state it anyway. Because this is One Piece and that's how it works.
Okay, cool. Should I roll for it or can I just say it?
Sure. Well, I mean, yeah, go ahead. You can do that while,
Okay.
yeah, as Yoshi catches up with Jamie as well.
The only things they had to defend the island were Yoshitsune, Jamie, and the Queen herself with her ability. Which means that if the Queen herself can't defend this place, and
It falls
not
on
and if it's
Yoshi-
proven that
falls on
Yoshitsune and
Yoshi.
Jamie alone can't do it, then there's only one thing left they have to defend this island with.
The Navy?
No. The
Oh,
army.
Like people.
Hmm.
So they're trying to mobilize the army. So they're trying to mobilize the army. Okay, but to what end? It doesn't make any sense. Are they just trying to gain their own army for their own benefit?
Look, I don't know if we can. I don't
To
know if we can
oust the
work that out.
Queen? I don't know. We weren't there for very long. We grabbed a pertinent piece of information and I rushed out. I don't know if Chris and Shane have found anything since I left.
So
Anyway,
you guys get
let's
back,
hurry.
don't bother trying.
Let's go at top speed.
As you guys,
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
Jamie's caught up with you guys. So you're telling me that quick. So you're telling me the advisor finally revealed her backstabbing nature. I always didn't like her.
Seriously, how many backstabbers are on this island?
I
There seems
had
to be a lot of them.
suspicions. I never liked her. She always rubbed me the wrong way. Don't know why though.
All right.
No way. There's got to be something in her lab.
Well, Chris and Shane have been in there for the last however long it's been since I left. Let's just get in there as quickly as possible. I'm worried about what would happen if they were found. And Sky's just gonna try and rush in.
Yeah, you see them. They're all still fine. It seems like.
Chris and Shane?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I got the crew.
Yeah.
You find anything?
Good.
Nothing big, but I'm trying to work out where the sub lab is.
The what?
Hmm.
Sub lab? Every evil genius has one.
Did you?
You think that they
I
Yeah, we
mean-
went down into it, didn't we?
had-
Yeah, that is a fair point.
I had the sub lab too. Look, everyone
where
had,
we
look
fought.
every.
Wait, did you
Every
just admit that
genius
you were an evil genius?
I said evil genius. Look, every genius scientist or mad scientist has a sub lab. We all do it.
So you're a mad scientist then?
You admitted it.
Both of you.
What did she say? You might cut out.
Fuck both of you.
No, fuck her!
No, I am very happily engaged.
Oh, wait, right, no. Her!
honestly,
So do you just ship people with Sky? And it just says confused while walking. While we're all running down into the thing.
A horrible decision,
No, of
really.
course not. No, of course not. I ship people with other members. Hell, I've shipped you with someone in the crew.
Morgan's just gonna look at Etna, look at Bint, and just smile a bit.
Ooh,
Anyone
Just going
else
to
you
give
shipped?
Bint is going to give the ultimate death stare.
Morgan is gonna return with a death stare.
I feel like we don't have time for this nonsense.
Well,
I would agree. Yes, we do not have time for this nonsense. Okay.
So we
Sublabs. There's got to be something here. Something that looks out of place that indicates a secret entrance to a sublab.
I don't know. Is it one of the books?
Is it Iro's inside of the giant flaming room?
Yeah, there's a reason why she's in there. That's the show she isn't here by shoving her inside the giant fireball. Instead, I had to choose between the giant fireball or Hadar's search history, and I chose the fireball.
You know, I think that is a preferable place to be.
Yeah.
Bentley's gonna go over towards the giant electrical side.
So the actual the office is in a map that I don't have.
Sorry.
So I have a lab. It's fine. You do need to make me 28,000 maps.
Okay, because I was thinking of flicking this lever thing that looked like a lever.
No, this isn't it. This is the lab map. So the office is different.
So then what's around? What do we see around us?
You see lots of books, you see like books, cabinets, a desk full of stuff. Okay, maybe there's got to be something here. Roll perception. So pick perception. Roll with advantage if your character is observation haki.
Doing it.
What about my
yeah,
character
plus
that
some
just has
weapons.
advantage? Can I roll for both of my characters?
Yes.
Okay, Sky, Morgan.
Excuse me.
Gross.
Oh, okay. Atlas sees something.
Advantage with
Bentley sees something.
advantage with that and advantage with Yoshi. Okay. Yeah. So Atlas is the one that comes across this first for obvious reasons. He rolled the highest. You find you find it on the messy ass floor, a particular cable that doesn't seem to go anywhere specific. When you get to the other end, you find a button underneath in the desk, like at the top of it.
Well, I found something.
Do you press the button? It's a big red button.
I feel I'm so tempted. Alice is just gonna poke his head out. I found a big red button. I think
Did
it'll
you press
open
it?
up something.
Why didn't you press it?
Fine, I'll press it. Alice will just
Nope,
go
don't
back.
Maybe don't press the big red button. Maybe look at what it does. Oh, okay, or not.
This has already pressed it. Okay. One of the bookshelves starts opening to reveal a staircase down.
Cool.
Oh, okay, it wasn't a bomb. Oh,
How-
that's a
how-
relief.
Why were you about to press it if you thought it was a bomb?
Oh, that's so basic. My sublab was way cooler.
Or what toys did you have in yours, Chris?
Oh no, the way into my sublab was way cooler. I had like instead of having like a stupid staircase, you know what I had? I had a slide down to my sublab.
So did you go through like fiery red rings, or did you have like cannons shooting in every direction, fireworks?
No, that'd make it super obvious what the sublab is. It's just a slide.
Yeah, modest is best. Alright, well, I guess down the staircase we go.
Let's end this bastard.
And we're gonna turn it here. I need to pause for a second to pee, so you guys talk amongst yourselves.
I am also going to
Yeah,
pee.
me too.
Hey, a bunch of dead bodies. Guess I'm being left alone with the dead bodies. Yay. How are you guys in the recording doing? Liam, you listening in on this from the future? I'm gonna assume that you're listening in on this from the future. In which case, hey, get back to work. Don't laze off too much. Nah, I'm sure you're fine. Man, the freaking next Naruto stuff is gonna be crazy, huh? This is all coming before the big reveal. So, how's your job going? Good? Yeah, you probably didn't say good. But I'm gonna believe that you said good, because I am an optimist. Alright, the others are probably gonna start coming back now, so... see you later, Liam from the future.
And I'm back. No one else is. I had to start this late.
And eat it. Okay, Light Yagami. Sup.
Stop.
I have returned.
Right, now I just have to wait for the other two.
Eli is cleaning his button.
And I don't know what Robbie's doing.
He said he was going to the
Hey,
toilet.
back.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well
I was going to the toilet too.
I will confirm Eli was doing more than just going to the loo, so don't give him a hard time.
No, I just literally didn't know where he was going because I didn't hear it. I walked off to go pee.
Yes, fair enough. Apparently, I don't know. He went to get his button. Words. I lost my train of thought. Also, speaking of buttons, what do you think of the buttons on this map? Do they look cool? I tried to get high-tech
Yeah,
stuff, and it is difficult to get high-tech stuff.
I know.
It definitely looks
I have
high-tech.
no idea how hard I had to work to get any sort of high-tech stuff for Obeliskos.
How's it look? Did I did
Oh.
okay?
It looks pretty good. I'm assuming those are just wine glasses that you've color shifted the shit out of.
Yes. Probably. I don't remember. Look on the map. I can send you the link to the map if you like. I can double check the map after the session.
No, it looks pretty good. I'm more concerned about the massive array of dead bodies that's surrounding.
Okay,
No,
look,
but
they
what
are
is
dead
that?
bodies in Incarnate, but I can't find living bodies in Incarnate.
I
They
don't
do
believe
not
they're
look
meant to be
dead
dead
in the
bodies.
series. They do not look dead to our characters. It's just that I didn't have any options in Incarnate. It's the limitations of the map making software. Sorry. They ain't dead. This is meant to be like tiers. These are meant to be above the ground level.
So, you know, maps are hard to build. Anyway, now we're back. We come to this place.
Mm.
Put on some music for the unnerving bit because I have something for this.
Oh no, not this music. No.
Yeah. Well, it's as you come down to see the massive ass cloning that thinks. Okay, this is creepy.
Well, we knew that they did cloning, but based on what Ira said, I thought that they'd stopped.
We'd heard we have stopped, or at least the rest of them have.
Then what's all this?
That's a good question.
There's so many bodies. Sky is gonna
maybe
go
that's-
over to one of the desks and start rifling around, see if she can find any notes.
Maybe this
Chris will
is
be
this
doing
that
the same.
AI thing that you were talking about.
Nope, this is cloning. This is cloning. That's still in my wheelhouse, but not that kind.
Hmm.
This is the kind of thing that Germa did, right?
Yeah.
Think so.
That bastard. So are these people alive?
Can I go up
Oh.
to one of the vats and have a look, see if they're breathing, see if there's any sign that they're doing stuff?
You can see they have respirator masks put on over their mouths, so they're clearly breathing.
They're breathing. Yeah, they're alive.
Can Bentley go up to the big shining electrical thing and see what that's all about?
Seems to be a power system.
It's a power source.
It seems like this thing runs off some form of electricity.
Fucker.
Yeah, I mean that would be how it
I had
works,
to, man.
Bentley.
You did, but fuck you.
I'm gonna ignore him and just go,
Fair enough.
no shit, Bentley, and then just try and read through the notes, see if I can find anything useful.
I just have one question. Alice is just going to raise his hand. Should we let these people out of here? Or just leave them here?
We'd need to find out how to let them out safely.
Yeah, we don't know
Yeah,
what would
good
happen when we
idea.
smash the gate. We don't know what happened when we smash the bubble things.
They might not be able to
Hmm.
survive outside of these little pods yet.
We'd probably need to check some of the notes. Chris, I'm gonna separate out anything that looks particularly technical, and I'm just
Yeah.
gonna look for stuff that's more damning.
As you're saying that, Sky, you come across a particular page that, well, as the particularly important page.
Okay, what do I find?
It indicates one of the things that was apparently added into them by the royal advisor.
Mm-hmm.
A specific addition to their genetic code.
Oh no, I think I know what this is. What is it?
It is some form of mind conditioning that activates once a certain signal has been sent out. They will, which force them to comply to any military order given, no matter what happens to them, even towards their death.
Holy shit. These people are genetically compelled to obey military orders.
Oh, fuck, the entire island has 40% of them.
40% of the island could be instantly mobilized to fight, regardless of their skill level and regardless of whether it would kill them.
Some of the citizens are children. Are you saying that's in all of them?
40%.
Can these clones have children?
No, I'm saying some of the clones are children.
Which means that
But
anyone
only
who knows
like-
the codes holds 2/3 of the island hostage. More than 2/3.
This.
Just think about what they could do with this. All the people that would unnecessarily be killed. How is this protecting this place? Even being with the Navy would be better than this.
You're saying that everyone on this island, at least 40% of them, be forced to obey no matter what their consequence,
That's what it looks like.
no matter what they believe, what they want.
I'm seeing this right. Right, Chris? And Sky's just gonna hand it over.
At least when I did this, I did it with fucking robots. What the hell?
Did even Germa do this?
As you're saying that, you see a mention towards the bottom of the page.
Okay.
Despite our additions, they're all still failures. They aren't as good as the modifications Judge made to his children. We only had one success. After all our attempts,
It's Ira, isn't it?
What does it say?
at least the second version of the Jamie clones worked.
Jamie.
Jamie as well?
Did you know about this? And Sky's gonna look up at him and hand him the piece of paper.
Beep.
Eli,
Not the
now.
time.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up,
It's a
Elijah.
dramatic scene. Shut the fuck up with the stupid dragon.
Did you know about this? Jamie?
What? What? This. As he's having this, he starts to flash back to something.
Flashback time.
When he woke up, there was only darkness. He saw himself surrounded by and he woke up on a table to see scientists looking down on him. We'll test if this one has the strength to survive better than the other ones. As he feels a sharp pain on his chest, but no blood being drawn. And he starts to feel his body burning up. And his world starts spinning before he blacks out. Until when he wakes up again, he'll hear the same scientists saying that the operation was a success. That they made a clone whose body could resist nearly every poison disease known to man, with tougher skin and strength equal to that of a fish man. Still not doesn't still a candle of Germa 66. It's a struggle to come this far without double six or Mads. Besides, we haven't had a chance to test the modifications on Jamie. Before he suddenly jumped into a room covered in flame. As he bangs on the locked door, screaming to be let out. As the fire starts to envelop him, it starts getting extinguished by freezing water. Water that's appearing around his feet. As more comes in, more ice appears around him. As it melts, it begins to fill the room. Before eventually it all swirls. And a wall smashes open and drains out to the ocean, pulling him with it. As he starts to be dragged under the water by the currents. Next time he came to, he was awake on the beach. As a man reaching out his hand to help him, someone from the king of Fubuki Isle, Ira's father. Were you shipwrecked, child? Jamie shakes his head. Do you have any family to return to? As he looks confused. What's family? The king sees him shivering and hands him his cloak and lets him say he can stay with him as long as he wants. As he carries him back to the castle. As we get back to the modern times, they never saved me. They never cared. That's why they only cared about my strength. It was all for themselves. Just them. Before, one of the walls has a large screen come down in front of it. And blink on to show the royal advisor. I must say, Hastings wasn't incorrect. You really were the only issue to my plans. All of you.
Is this? This is Hawthorne, isn't it?
Oh, what?
It's not Hastings and it's not Hawfinch. This is an entirely separate
What?
person. A
If
clear
I was-
indicator of that would be the fact that this is a woman.
And both of them are
Well,
men,
we
yeah.
didn't know for certain if we didn't know for certain yet that Horfins was a man.
Yes, we did. We've met him.
Yes, we've met Hawfinch. He is a man.
Oh, okay.
We've also heard of Hastings,
mind
who is
then.
also a man. We know that both of them are men, and the person in front of us is in fact a woman. And last I checked,
Yeah,
Morgan
that
is the
last
only
one.
person here who is capable of impromptu sex changes.
I cannot believe this. You all completely screwed up my plans time and time again.
Your plans to mind control this entire island?
Yes, them.
You're not even denying it?
So you're just willing to
You
throw
have
all
no-
their lives away for nothing.
No remorse whatsoever.
What could you possibly gain from this?
Well, I guess what I want.
And that would be.
Access to the world government's resources. This island has so few of them. I can barely make any progress forwards with the little I'm given on this island, all isolated from the world. Isolated from.
There's so many other There's so many other ways to get in with the world government. Why?
Yes, but I'm not the ruler of this kingdom. I have no. I have to listen to the whims of our foolish monarch.
Why didn't you just leave the kingdom?
Because then I wouldn't be able to keep up with my own research. And all this stuff is stuck here. Is that not obvious, child?
Not really.
Whatever. I don't think I need to explain it to a charlatan fool anyway. But I should say this now. I'm done with you messing up my plans. I'm done with all of you causing me problems. Hastings is already on his way to arrest or kill you. I don't care which, frankly. And I assume the pirates are coming along as well. By the end of today, none of you will still be alive. At least, none of you that actually are important to my plans, of course. Well, rather, ones that aren't. Speaking of which, I hear you see her hit a button on whatever desk she's sitting at. And you see Jamie suddenly seize up.
Shit. He's a
Jamie?
clone.
Jamie?
Morgan's gonna try and stand between Shane Bint and Jamie.
Army, we have a serious emergency. A group of pirates by the name of the Demon Shell Pirates, alongside the apparent traitor Yoshitsune, have decided to betray us and try and take hold of the islands. Slay them all if you could, please. And you see that as Jeremy starts drawing his swords before he stabs him straight in the ground as hard as he can. What a heart. You people, you've been doing nothing but help us. Run. Before my programming takes hold.
Oh.
Go, Bentley, now, all of us. We got more problems than just this one guy.
Jamie. What's her name?
Shane,
Bentley!
Bint, Sky, get out. Now.
Bentley, now.
Mhm.
That's an order. All of us are leaving.
We know what she looks like. Her name doesn't matter. Once we find her,
Yeah.
she's
We'll
the
help you out
one
when we
who
can,
won't
Jamie.
stay alive.
God.
Jamie.
Speeches don't.
We'll come
Bentley,
back for you, okay?
Bentley, no more. And I can't just gonna grab you and start moving. No more speeches. We gotta move.
Morgan's gonna grab Bint and just start running.
This is. What's going on?
What's going on is that prick of a royal advisor is mind controlling this entire island, including someone that we made friends with. And now she's put us in the middle of a death trap. What we need to do is run and then fight our way out. And then we find her. Now let's go.
Okay.
Map.
And yeah, Ben is gonna start running too.
Okay then.
No, Morgan's carrying Vince.
Yeah, you got picked up because.
Fair.
No, you're being carried because you didn't start moving quickly enough, so Morgan's carrying you now.
And Bentley's also getting grabbed because he kept stopping to talk. And Akan's like, no, we're leaving. As Akan runs up to Akan and the rest of you all run out to the front gate, we'll cut over to Ira for a bit, who was woken up quite later today. As usually instinct, she tries to use her rock powers to pull over her bedside table to her. And today it worked. Wait. If it's gone then. And she gets up, she moves down towards the area in front of the West Village, and after moving away the rocks on both sides, you see an army on both sides. What? That helmet. Whatever, my command should still be enough. Stand down, all of you. We have no reason. But they ignore her. Oh, damn it. Okay, maybe someone else organized this. Who have you been ordered to take down? The Demon Shell Pirates are your targets. Wait, but who gave that order? The lead operator gave us that order. If you will not stand aside, ma'am, you will be treated as a hostile. No, I will not let you harm people who've been trying to help us. You can't just do this. They've been saving us. If that is... I won't let you harm those that aren't helping that are doing nothing but try to help our kingdom. Understood. As they all start aiming their weapons at her.
Shit.
Oh.
I'm sure something will... It won't go this way. I can't let... If I'm gonna... I can't slow them down even if it ends my life. I'm going to... Before suddenly she feels something going laid in her hands. A small child? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Before suddenly a giant reptilian man appears in front of her before crossing his fingers. Barrier, barrier! As the gunshots all land in that.
Oh, Roshi.
Yeah,
He's been on the
he's
island.
got the
I was about to say,
Lord
who-
fruit. He can copy other devil fruits.
Right.
Yeah,
I was about to say, who the like is this club? But no, it's Roshi.
no, it's Roshi. As he'll just
Roshi, yeah.
bounce off that. Oi, hold on to her safe. Got that? Who are you? Just think of me as the super secret member of the Demon Shell Pirates.
Meanwhile, fuck, what's her name? Elena?
Ellie.
Ellie. Yeah, Ellie's
Alessia.
Ellie's just like, I'm here too.
Okay. I don't want to say okay, that's me responding to a text. All right. Okay. We're getting her out of here. As he curves the bubble around both of them and starts rolling towards the castle gate. Who are you, sir? My name's Roshi. And, I'll get you back to the captain. About this time, the rest of us reach the main area. And as we look out, we see hundreds of people starting to walk towards us. And Ira looks at everyone and before turning to us and going, saying, "It's you all need to leave. You're all in danger here." Just run.
We can't
That way
leave.
you don't get hurt.
We can't leave. This is where we need to be right now. Helping out these people.
Yeah. I have done that twice. It has never gone well. I am done giving up fights because I'm scared of people getting hurt. But I'm not going to let your people get hurt in all of this, okay? None of your citizens die today.
I
None.
am not abandoning these people.
But I do need some help from you. Could you reshape the city real quick? We're going to need a flat battleground.
Just could you reshape the city just a little real quick? It's just basic.
Sure. As she puts her hands on the ground, you start to see buildings start shuffling around the place. Before the full force is revealed towards us. An army that is likely over what you look out, numbers in the thousands. Okay. Yeah, there's more
That's-
than 40,000 people out there.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. Are we even close to being able to handle that? So
How are we
big is
going to
this
be
freaking
able to
island?
defeat these people without hurting them?
I didn't say hurt, I said kill.
Same question, how are we supposed to defeat this many people without killing them?
Weird. I mean, it's worked every time we've done this before. That is a fair point. I don't believe we managed to kill anybody at Marineford, and we were kind of throwing our all out there.
These are regular people, not soldiers.
I have another idea.
Sky, we literally just found out they are genetically modified to be stronger.
I said that as Morgan, sorry.
Yeah.
I should have lowered my voice a bit more.
Morgan, we literally just found out that they are genetically modified to be stronger. Like, they are as strong as you by default, is their intent.
Akan,
Yeah?
didn't you take out an army just like this back at Shilba?
No, I took out 200 people.
You saying you're not up to the
200
challenge?
people would be a help.
You said to
Yeah.
as you see that, you see the group of Marines coming in, and Hawfinch's entire fleet walking in as well. Oh, this will be fun. You guys can't stand up against that army. What are you thinking?
You want to know
Lady.
something about pirates? We're a little insane.
Lady, I have a dream that goes way beyond this. I'm not going to be that much of a coward to just stand still and not fight. If I'm going to become the strongest in the entire world, I better fucking work for it. We all better do that to get out to our dreams.
Right now, I'm a little too angry to care about all that sort of stuff. But
So focus
you're right.
up.
We're not gonna get through this by running away. We're not gonna get any stronger.
This will be fun. I'm going to exercise in ages. I've been babysitting this whole damn time.
You know,
Who
maybe
said
there's
that?
a smarter way that we can. Maybe
would
there's a
say,
smarter way that we can do this.
If we beat up the leaders, this will be going much better. That's my plan at the very least.
Do you have any ideas, Ben? I was just going to look over. Because I don't know if we
I
have time
mean-
to come up with an alternative.
Wait,
Come
the
on.
code. The code. Does anyone here know what the code is? If we can say the code, we can get a bunch of them to stop fighting, right?
That's not how it is. Oh my god.
Probably locked under like a ton of safeguards. It would probably take too long to try and hack through it anyway.
It had to come from somewhere, though, right?
Guys, just give me a second. As Akan just steps forwards. This'll be fun. Before she lets out her burst of hockey at maximum level. Actually,
We aren't gonna lose. Nice.
Actually, it's the wrong song for this, because this is the song that I wanted to use instead. As
Hell yeah.
people start collapsing.
Yeah.
And you see every last one of the citizens fall unconscious. Most of the Marines fall unconscious. And most of Hawfinch's
See?
pirates fall unconscious.
See, Captain. There was never any. It's not like there was ever a chance that you wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, I wanted to show off, asshole!
Oh, you definitely got a
Damn,
cheering
your
squad.
hockey's incredible.
That was epic.
Okay then. Maybe I should. I guess you're getting them. I guess you're getting some more food later.
You bear the hockey of the Supreme King? And at that level too? As you look down from there, you can see... As you look down from there, you see numerous people. Hawfinch, his commanders, Hastings, all looking up at you. Suddenly shocked out of their minds. Alright, crew. Each one of you go deal with at least one of them. Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, find the damn royal advisor and scare the shit out of her, please. I'm coming along for that too. She put my friend's life through hell, and I swear to God, I will make her regret it. As
I
for
don't
me,
care where everyone else goes.
I'm gonna
The
stop
Hawfinch
chaining.
is mine.
Great. In that case, all of you,
Let's go.
kick their asses.
Yes, Captain.
Let's do
We'll
this.
get
shit.
it done.
Slim form.
And Bentley's gonna try and dash as fast as possible.
We're stopping there actually as the
Yeah, I know.
car turns back into the castle towards the castle while the rest of you guys all charge off.
Yeah.
So originally that was going to be the start of the next session, but I thought it'd be better as the ending of this one.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
Pretty damn good. It's a good. It's a good lead-in. Good. To be continued.
Yeah, the
Cliffhanger. That's what.
yeah.
else.
Next combat is going to be mostly combat. Next session is going to be mostly combat.
Yes,
Ah, yes.
I do imagine next combat will mostly be combat. That's kind of how it works.
That's how most combats are, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless
Well,
it's with
it's
Bentley,
almost
in which case
Also-
it's not.
I kind of love having Chekhov's reptile for the entire damn arc.
It
so
works.
that's
Chekhov's babysitter.
yeah.
Nice.
Also, just think of babysitting this whole damn arc. Obviously, I was tempted to say the whole damn arc for Roshi.
Ah, yes. Roshi has learned the ultimate jutsu. See through the fourth. Damn it.
What?
Not jutsu.
The ultimate technique. Fourth wall break.
I mean, jutsu is just Japanese for technique, but
Yes, but they don't use it in One Piece unless it's in Wano.
There's a
Well,
point.
here's-
Our
here's-
Wano native uses it.
So Liam, was
Yes.
the Rygo
Huh?
the Rygo stuff
Mostly ad-libbed.
mostly ad-libbed? I figured as much. That was a cool fucking moment for Bentley.
Yes, and you might work out why Rhaego decided not to betray the specific clone guy in the future. As in Thursday, I think will be my session.
Well, I mean, depending on how literal the term "clone guy" is, it could be that they're an actual clone, and you know.
Yeah, no.
I
They're
think
not
the
from the
assumption
Silence.
at this stage is that they make the clones, like the ones we fought, but
What
sure,
are the
could
clones?
also
Okay,
be a clone.
So I have 2 flashbacks to run now. The Alex one and the one I wrote. The one I wrote to Petrikov.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Right, see then.
Are we starting
Anyway,
with the Alex one?
yes.
Sweet.
So
Yes.
this one is one for Hastings. You know, that sack of garbage.
The sack of garbage brought by Saffron.
This the sack of fraudy garbage.
The fraudster.
Is he a garbage bag outside of Enron because he's a fraud? But he's a fraud bag of garbage.
Is he a fraud? Is he a fraud?
He's not
because a
even
sack of
real
garbage, or is he a
garbage.
sack of garbage because he's a fraud?
I mean, he's only a fraud because Morgan decided to unload everything onto him.
Yeah, he'll be a little more equal against Atlas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Morgan does
that's-
tend to shit damage more than anyone else in the party.
Alright, so I'll get started now.
Hey.
No,
Well,
he does.
That's
Morgan
my
did
entire
1200
thing. I have 0 defense, but I shit damage.
Morgan did 1,202 attacks.
I
That
guess
is
then
shitting
we-
Yeah,
damage.
Morgan's
is
filthy
defense.
damage.
Okay, seriously, can anyone other than perhaps a Khan say that they can deal that amount of damage? No? Thought not.
Bentley has literally done that amount of damage with his ultimates several times.
Actually, no, you've not done 1,202 attacks. You've done about like
I've done
801.
I've done close to 2,000 in 10
No.
attacks.
You haven't done 2,000. You've done just under 1,000 in 10. Morgan did 1,200 in 2. That's a massive difference.
It's fine that
How
I
much did
deal
I
more
do against-
damage because I have 0
How much
defense.
did I do against? How much did I do against
It wasn't 2K.
fucking
It wasn't 2K. It's just you got you got
Haruhebe?
more. You got 7 crits is the thing, and you still just dealt over 1,000.
I can crit on a 17.
And actually, it's like a 16 with the ultimate, which is what you use to fraud him. Anyway,
No, it's a
Hastings
17.
Hastings time.
time. No,
I'll
actually,
double-
no, it's
Okay, I'll
So,
double
Alex-
check it. I'll double check it now.
Okay.
You just run the flashback.
okay. Eric is standing on the deck of his ship, surrounded by allied ships who tried to help and got stuck in the calm belt. His crew can barely stand. Everyone had given all their food to Lars and went without it for days. As he sees a marine ship on the horizon. Lars, hide somewhere below deck and wait till I get back. If you're found by a marine, just say you've been kidnapped from Fubuki. Father, I'm not gonna do that. I won't abandon the crew. That's the kind of thing that got your mother killed. I'm not gonna lose you the same way. I know she's not dead. I know that you're lying. His face twists, enough for us to pick it up. Why are you pretending Mother's dead? First, an idiot, you're perceptive. Before he knocks him out. Just to make sure he wouldn't. He puts Lars in a barrel with a few air holes.
Hello.
Hello?
Hey.
I think it's his headphones again.
Hello.
It's his
Hi.
headphones again.
Yeah, probs.
Oh, he's just dead. Hello? Eli?
You
Eli.
lost your headphones?
Alex,
Hey,
are you
Eli.
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Hi.
it's the headphones.
You're just a sec.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
Sorry, what was that?
But I can't wait for these 2 flashbacks. They're going to be a ton of fun.
Okay, alright.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. Alright.
Eli wasn't fucking psychic.
It was just like nothing was going through. So
Okay, is it sorted now?
I'm hoping
Okay.
so. I'm hearing them now. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
If
guess you
not,
can't hear us
come back in
still.
here and I'll sort
Oh,
something.
shoot.
They'll come up in a sec. If all else
His
fails,
computer crapped out. And he's going back
Oh.
to his room to sort it, and if it doesn't work, then he's coming into my room and I'm using the
Hello?
speakers. Okay,
Oh,
it's
okay.
working.
Hey,
Are you
Eli?
back?
Okay. Yeah, no, I could.
Is everything...
Yeah, no, my whole internet just completely dropped. Oh god, it's still bad.
It's computer then.
Oh,
It's not the
So
internet,
you're
it's the
running-
computer. Alright, if it's still
Oh,
crapping out, come back in
okay.
here. Also, he missed the last 30 seconds, so I think that was Eric talking to Lars.
it was so much...
Yeah. it was
are you sure you don't want to...
Come back here.
Hello,
Yeah,
Eli.
maybe just... Hey, Eli. Is the
can
internet
you hear me?
or...
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you guys currently.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Is
Sweet.
everything's working then? Perfect.
Alright, let's redo the last 30 seconds, or just at least a recap of them, because Eli
Okay.
missed it.
So-
Last thing I heard was last thing I heard was him stabbing Lars in the back, I believe.
Not stabbing him in the back, but knocking him out.
Knocking him out and sticking him in a barrel with
Knocking
air
him out,
holes.
yeah.
He stuck him in the back, stuck him in a barrel full of air
Stabbing,
holes.
metaphorically stabbing.
Not literally. I just had to make sure you didn't
He
mean
did not literally stab Lars in the back, because Lars is
Yeah.
already been confirmed his child.
And also alive.
Also alive in the present day. I mean, he could have still been literally stabbed and then just saved by someone else, but no, he was not literally stabbed.
As he walks back up, he swallows a pill on the way back up. No attachments to pirates. That was the deal. Now it's time to achieve my dream. As he gets up to the top, he asks if everyone's ready to fight. As they all cheer, ready to go. As they're cheering, Eric quickly knocks out one of their strongest fighters. An attack from behind. As the crew all stares in shock, Eric just says, "Clearly you are not ready." And then begins to attack all of them. Hungry, dehydrated, and unready, the crew was no match. After they're all defeated, he begins to connect his ship to the other pirate ships to board them. Continuing this, attacking all of his own men, more and more. Until they're all defeated. As he was getting ready for the way for more ships, the rear admiral on the ship nearby to him had already defeated the remainder of the fleet. The Marines start to get off their ships and cuffing the pirates and arresting them. He'll turn to face Eric. You've proven your strength and your willingness to sacrifice, but there's more to that than being a Marine. Don't go figure you're hot shit just because you got an exception. You're going to be under a chain of command here. You can't just be running off and doing whatever you like. Of course not. Of course, I'm not a pirate. The Red Admiral will look around all the captured pirates and roll his eyes. We'll work on that. Now, the first order of business is to clear those ships of excess items. They need to be light to be easy to tow. Really just burn the damn things, but orders are orders. Eric nods and starts moving towards his ship. Not yours. Your loyalty's still in doubt, and I wouldn't want to risk you concealing a pirate ally. Go on that ship, and you'll be arrested just like the others. If there's any items you need, you can just sort through the confiscated gear later. Fine. I'll get started on the next ship then. Lars wakes up inside the barrel. As he tries to remove the lid, he just can't seem to pull it off. He starts banging on the sides of it, calling for help. He hears a few voices he doesn't recognize. Eventually, one of them smashes open the lid, and as he looks out, sees marine uniforms and starts to try and shy away. One of them gives him a sympathetic look. It's okay. You're gonna be okay now. You're safe from those pirates. Come on, get out of the barrel. As Lars looks around the ships and sees nobody, he asks them, "Where did everybody go?" Marina smile. "One of our new recruits helped us out in capturing them. They won't be bothering anyone anytime soon." Lars slammers out, "But they help people. They're doctors. They learn all kinds of stuff and try to make people better." The man leans down to Lars. "Look, kid, it might have seemed like that, but they've hurt just as many people as they might have helped. They've stolen, destroyed stuff, and hurt innocent people by roaming around. But we're here to stop that." Lars glares at him and pulls up a fighting stance. "I don't believe you. They're good people. They're..." Pauses for a second, and he thinks about his own father. "Now you get it," the Marine says, looking smug. "Come on, let's get you fed back on the ship. We'll drop you home once we got rid of these pirates." Lars nods. When he's on the Marine ship, he'll wander around looking for where the prisoners are before he runs into Eric. "Dad, what are you doing? Why are you pretending that Mum is dead? And why aren't you helping the crew out?" Eric leans down and whispers to him. "Listen, kid, your mother was never going to be able to sail out of that island. The crew was never going to make it without her. You'll be fine. Just wait for the Marines to drop you back there." "What about them? What about your friends?" "Get this through your head. I am not a pirate. They aren't my crew, and you shouldn't call them yours. Because this," as he indicates towards the cell block, "is what happens to pirates." "But we healed people who would have died if we didn't show up. They're good people." As he's shouting that, a few bystanders come by. "They broke the law. That's why they're in those cells. By raising a Jolly Roger, they declared themselves enemies of the common people. Whatever good they've done doesn't matter next to the threat they pose. Good pirates, bad pirates, they're all still pirates. Their motives don't matter, just what flag they fly." As Eric looks down at Lars. "So tell me, are you with them?" And Eric looks up at him. "Yeah. I'm a member of the Halo Pirates." "You're an idiot." He'll turn to the bystanders. "This boy was a cabin boy on the ship. Tried to free his crewmates to take over. I'm afraid he can't be allowed to roam free." "You're the good guys? After this? Dad, please don't leave me alone." "See your son." It's a term of endearment he uses for all the men on the crew. He has no father. And I have no relation to him. Hastings says that as he shoves Lars inside a prison cell. So that's Hastings. Flashback's done. He's a fucking prick.
Yeah, he definitely
Seems like
is.
it, yeah.
How'd I do?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
Not too
very
terrible.
good.
That's it for the Petrichor flashback.
I need to make sure I copy across some of this for when I'm trying to create hateable characters in my own campaign.
You've done quite a few hateable characters in the Justine Empire arc, dude.
Well, I want to make them worse.
Can you?
Probably not.
We were already baying for Reed's blood by like session 1 of meeting him.
I'll need to rewatch that and make sure that I get that across. Anyway,
Anyway,
Petrikovs.
from a shit from a shit marine, time to go to a really nice one. Petrikov is standing on the bow of a ship, waving it off Charles. The names have escaped me for the other two.
Mark and Zoe.
Zoe. There we are. Took me a
Zoe.
sec.
Yeah.
As he starts to head out with this ship and a skeleton crew of his own marines. As he's moving across there, one of the other marines comes up to him. Sir, that prisoner is awake. Understood. Thank you, sir. No problem, sir. As he starts to move down, he turns to them. Let me deal with this alone. Okay? Understood, sir. Once he gets down there, he comes face to face with Kaika. Are you still angry with me for leaving you at our home island? I can't be mad at you for that. I asked you to leave me there so you could save our hometown. Are you back? You're back from whatever that happened? Yeah. I'm back, Petri. With that, he he opens the door and goes in to hug her. I thought you died. I thought you died. Hugs him back. It's okay. I'm not dead. I'm here with you now. She looks over his body, covered in injuries and scars. A man who had taken way worse hits than that and walked out uninjured. A man who had taken hits from her and walked out uninjured. How did you get that? What's happened to you in all this time I've been gone? Your body's so scarred. He moves back a bit, for pulling up a seat for them both. I'll tell you. As he walks out, he pulls her with him. Men, it appears the mind control on her has worn off as well after she woke up. Though I don't believe she has any memories of what occurred. Good to know, sir. I'll be telling her about what's occurred for me in our time, so if you don't mind. By all means, sir, you're the boss. Thank you, good man. I'm glad I have men like you under my command. Before he sits down with her. Now then, I know what's been 17 years, but I need to tell you of where I got my title, and where I got known. I need to tell you of Merville. This was... We've been asked... A large fleet had been sent to that island. The king had requested urgent help from us. Shikia is apparently attempting to coup and take it. So, we sent a huge fleet. We knew Shiki was dangerous, but at that point he was no emperor. However, by the time we'd reached the islands, we found out that the king was dead. And Shiki had managed to encircle us, leaving us with little to no escape. So we were forced to fight for our lives. We had to survive as they tried to massacre us all. And it was brutal. I was no more than a captain that day. But, well, the fighting was so fierce you couldn't even tell whether the person you were attacking was a mere civilian running away, or a person trying to strike you down in civilian disguise. I did everything I could. We all did everything we could. It took days. 3 of them, of us doing nothing but fighting. But as the sun rose on the 3rd day, it only got worse. No. It's got absolutely awful. Because we saw that appear. Apparently a fellow Rocks pirate had taken issue with Shiki's attempts. We saw the Azure Dragon roll up towards us.
Shit.
Well, that's a problem.
Yep.
At that point, it had turned from a battle against us to a war. As Kaido came to face against Shiki and us Marines. So many of our men immediately fell into despair upon seeing Kaido appear. But a few of us in that time instead of despair, saw this as an opening. I saw Winston on the west flank, tearing through the enemy's lines to pull his men back to his ship. In fact, Winston was the only one of us that didn't have a single casualty under him. Where he gained his title. The one who cannot fall. Me, on the other hand, I faced off against one of his newest men, and the bastard traitor who ended up causing this situation. Gasparte. A traitor to us Marines. And had I not had my haki, I wouldn't have been able to touch them bastards. He was some sort of candy Logia. And his strength was enough to even pierce my skin. Actually, he's the reason I got my scar on my chest. Eventually I fell, unable to move more than an inch. And as I thought my death was approaching, well, he appeared. Second Marine hero Haruhebe saved my life that day. Vice Admiral Rickenfell had put into the way and attacked him. Telling me to, and he turned back to me, I remember the words he said to this day. You know, it isn't your job, role, or destiny to fall here. A man such as yourself, who believes in justice and follows it through, cannot fall to men like this. Retreat. I'm gonna tear us an opening by facing the dragon again. I don't know what it was about that day, but that singular statement filled me with enough pride to move again. I ran away as fast as I could. I collapsed on Borsellino's ship at that point. If I wasn't a Kizaru, I definitely would have been dead too. The man made sure that I was taken care of. I don't remember much more about what came after that, since, well, I passed that almost immediately. But that battle was brutal. Got injured in a war that lasted only 3 days? No, I got injured because of the war that had lasted 3 days. thousands more, I'm sure I would have died. How could you have survived that? These injuries are deep. You clearly were dug straight through. How? Petrikov leans forward to her, making sure that checking his heart to make sure no one is nearby to hear it. I'd learned that recently from a certain man. He'd said he dealt with someone similar to me. He made sure no one else knew, not even his other selves. What could be so major that someone would refuse to say it to even themselves? Kaika. The people of our islands are all descendants of a bloodline considered cursed by the world government. We all hold the blood of buccaneers inside us. I believe that's why you still live too. Allegedly, the buccaneer people can survive even certain death if they wish to save somebody. If they wish to save somebody, all they can think about is what the person they care about. Much like you did for the islands. That must be the reason you survived. You damned fool. What do you mean? I wasn't thinking of the islands at that time. Petrikov stalls for a second. Before he goes in to kiss her. And I'll end his flashback there.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Very nice.
If he's a buccaneer?
Yes, he has blood. He has buccaneer blood in his veins.
Man, you're just bringing in all the new shit, eh?
Why the fuck shouldn't I? Plus, if what I'm assuming about Kuma's power might be correct, because I threw that in there, it's probably totally untrue. But I threw that in there.
Your guesses about One Piece have been pretty good so far.
Yeah, I threw that in
Yeah.
there because I thought it might be right. Could be a cool guess if I'm right. Either way, I wanted to do that because, it does actually explain his ridiculous toughness too. Considering the shit I've thrown at him.
Fair, fair.
Yeah. Also means I can delve into Buccaneers because I want to. If I add something, it means I want to talk about it. So yeah, there's that. Also, yeah, I gave them the happy ending.
They deserved it. He really deserves
Yeah.
happiness. If anyone in this series deserves happiness, it's him. I mean, aside from our crew, obviously. Like, this man really deserves it.
Yes, and I have named 4 heroes of Merville there. Which was Petrikov, John Winston, Haruhebe, and Kizaru was also there.
Interesting. You're really using all the new shit.
Borsellino.
Borsellino, yeah.
Borsellino. Bossa.
Borsellino was Kizaru's name before he became Kizaru. And yeah, I thought that'd be fun. Also,
technically it's still his name, Kizaru.
but you know what I mean, yeah. But yeah. Also, I was really ready for that because I wanted it to go from a bad to worse situation, and that bad to worse was obviously Koido.
Ah, yes, the Azure Dragon. Casually.
It wasn't casual. He rocked up with a fleet.
Casually.
Casually for the Azure Dragon.
I think Kaido was pretty casual about it.
Yeah, because he's Kaido. He doesn't need to take this stuff seriously.
Yeah, so really by that point, there were like 3 Marines who could have even slightly done anything, and that was Haruhebe, Kizaru, and John. And they were likely exhausted, because it'd been 3 days. Fun fact, fighting for 3 days is not good for your health.
Yeah, I would have guessed that.
Yeah.
But yeah, next session is the finale of this arc. and then we get to Wano. I'm gonna DC, get food, and be back in a bit. Do you guys want to watch the Monsters adaptation before we go back to your? I know you said Yu-Gi-Oh, Naruto.
I mean, it's a question for you, Liam, because